She was just there for the season.
Turn me up in the head. Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
There we go.
Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Krew Season Podcast. We are back again. This is episode 117. Almost lost it.
Yeah. 117. Ciento.
I need a little more volume.
17.
Kenny T is in the building. OT is in the building.
Don't check me, check your temperature.
Goddamn me. It's moving in the motherfucking building.
It's gonna be one of them ones, man. I'm D Trill AC. This is another episode of the Krew Season Podcast. The full gang is in the building tonight. This should be a pretty epic episode, man. How y'all boys doing on this glorious? Nah, thank you for. How y'all boys doing on this glorious?
I can hear.
What this is? Monday night?
Yeah. Got me missing my football. Now I'm playing. I don't care about it. My team won.
Who playing tonight?
We holding on good right now.
I don't even know who playing
San
tonight.
Francisco and somebody.
Somebody that don't matter.
Week.
Oh,
Cowboys
LA,
going to the ship.
LA Rams.
Oh yeah, we're gonna stomp them out next week too.
Cooper Rush, man, starter for the rest of the year. No.
And we gotta play a better defense for me to really determine that, because we ain't really played nobody.
So we're gonna go the next 2 weeks is gonna determine.
I think so.
Because Dak ain't gonna be back in these next 2 weeks. That's just honest.
Yeah, they trying to get him back for.
I'm ready to ride.
But yeah. I said yeah. After
Because
these
once
2
I
weeks,
get
we can see.
inside, you gon' change your mind.
He more accurate. I can tell you that.
You ready to take more risks too.
Yep.
Can you have to determine you gonna sit him down?
Baby. Oh,
Yeah, this nigga.
He ain't been watching football.
tell me
That nigga watching the Cowboys.
I've been watching football. What you mean? I'm a Cowboys fan. I ain't gonna tell me I ain't been watching football. The problem with Dak is he don't know how to throw the damn ball. He's scary. He don't take no fucking chances. Cooper Rush ain't got nothing to lose. I'm gonna throw it, coach. I'm already back up.
You be letting it fly too. I ain't
Letting
gonna
it fly. And them motherfuckers been wide open the whole time, like we've been saying.
I ain't gonna say all that.
I'm talking about something we ain't got no wide receiver. You got Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, motherfucking Brown, who's a
coming
fucking
back.
Ohio
Yeah,
State
Noah Brown ballin'.
5-star wide receiver.
Yeah.
Niggas don't even know that, but
Before
he
he
was a
broke his
5-star
leg.
wide receiver before he broke his ankle. Come on, dog. And that boy be making some catches. And he
Boys
big and strong,
be
too. That's the other part. No,
trouble.
pause. But still.
All right, so you the GM or you the head coach? Or are you sitting Cooper Rush when Dak is fully up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would though. Yeah.
Okay, so wait, let me rephrase the question because I got to provide some context. If Cooper Rush goes 2-0 over the next 2 weeks, that'll be a win against the Rams. That'll be a win against the Eagles,
Who are undefeated right now?
I don't think
and he will be 6-0. If Dak come back that following week, are y'all sitting Cooper Rush and bringing Dak in?
Yes.
Wow.
Dak will get 2 quarters of football. No, he'll get 1 quarter of football. Depending on how many. He'll get 3 series. Offensive series. To show what he can fucking do.
No, I
So
give
at
him a
least.
game. I give him a game or two.
No, fuck that. You
I
get
give
3
him
series.
two?
No, you get 3 series to show what you can do with this offense. Because we already know what Cooper Rush can do. He gonna throw the ball. He gonna pick out who's out there. And you heard what Dak said.
But we paying him all his money.
Dak said, I ain't know the game was this simple. How the fuck you ain't know the game was this simple?
been
The
playing
backup can see this.
Playing for 6 years, you didn't know the game was this simple. So the game ain't slowed down to you in
Come on,
6 years.
And I do blame Kellen Moore a little bit too, because Kellen Moore don't be like letting niggas go deep. He just
Big pause.
Hey, that did sound a flake.
you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is he don't like deep routes.
You don't like deep balls?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, y'all reaching. Y'all reaching.
You reaching up
Yeah.
You got to reach around.
for the deep balls.
Nah, but to be, you know what? I can't put that on Kellen Moore. I can't. Because on all of those routes ain't shallow routes, man. I think Dak got one read, and if that read ain't there, that's CeeDee Lamb, he gonna check down to Dalton Schultz. Those is 2 reads that he make every play. He don't even look down the field, and that's my issue with him. You got Cooper Rush dropping back the pocket in chaos, and he's standing in there and delivering. But Dak pocket get the chaos, he get to try to scramble and looking for Dalton Schultz every time, bro. Dalton Schultz catch that bitch 6-yard gain, and he dropped right where Witten used to drop. The 2-yard yak. Come on, man. I'm tired of that.
Every now and then, he fumbles.
Right.
Fumble.
Tired of that, dog. But all right, man, we ain't gonna spend too much time on sports, man. Our fans gonna kick our ass, man. But we're gonna keep this thing moving right along. We're gonna stay in the media. We're gonna stay in the news. Recently, the PNB Rock situation. I don't know if we had the chance to cover that specifically, but it was some new details emerged. I'm gonna play this news clipping because we all know what happened. It just give you a broad synopsis, right? Up until these details broke. He was sitting in the restaurant. In Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles on the east side of LA. Apparently, that's a rough neighborhood, apparently. Somebody ran in there, tried to rob him. He didn't want to give it up. They shot him right there in front of his girl. Now, when the situation happened, people was blaming this girl because this girl posted a picture of them and tagged the Roscoe's restaurant. So they like, damn, you done gave up his location. He in there with jury. It's your fault. Blah, 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 blah. This girl was catching a lot of heat for that, right? And then these new details emerged. I'm going to play this clip, and I want to get y'all take on how this situation unfolded.
Legal documents are giving us new details about what led to the arrests in the killing of rapper PNB Rock. Gigi here with the latest.
Now, both Freddie Lee Trone, who had been on the run but was arrested in Las Vegas yesterday, and his 17-year-old son have been charged with murder in the death of rapper PNB Rock, although prosecutors say it was the teenager who actually shot and killed him. And today we're learning more about what happened that fateful day. Now, the timeline in the felony complaint says that Freddie Lee Trone met with someone outside Roscoe's just moments after PNB Rock and his girlfriend arrived. Trone is then seen leaving, but he returns shortly. This time he's with his 17-year-old son, who was reportedly armed with a gun. Trone drops him off a short distance away from Roscoe's. The teen then walks into the restaurant and goes straight to the table where the rapper and his girlfriend were eating, pointing a gun at them, prosecutors allege, and saying, quote, "Give me all of your jewelry now." The timeline then has the teen shooting PNB in the chest, just like that. And after he fell to the ground, prosecutors say the teen shot him 2 more times in the back. The felony complaint goes on to say the teenager then pointed that gun at PNB's girlfriend, Steph, saying, quote, "Show me your hands, give me that blank right now. I swear to God, I shoot you in the head." The teen then took her jewelry, but it didn't end there. The complaint went on to say that as the rapper lay dying on the floor, the teenager robbed him too, taking his chains and watch and even pulling his rings off of his fingers. The timeline ends with the father and son driving home, but prosecutors say they parked blocks away and walked home, with the teen disposing of his shoes and shirt along the way. The felony complaint makes no mention of that now infamous social media post from PNB's girlfriend that tagged them eating at Roscoe's, although police say the investigation is not over yet.
Thoughts?
Bro, that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy, man. Somebody know something. I'm just gonna say prayers to everybody involved. That's all I'm gonna say.
Allegedly, he had also posted before she did.
He did.
They said he had posted. Did he tag location too? Or that he was outside, something like that. But he posted like
Man,
he was
niggas,
outside where they.
Come on, man.
the area they was
Niggas
in.
know where you at though.
So
You post that type of stuff, people know the tables.
but it could be anybody. I mean,
You
if
know
people
what I'm
know
saying?
you, it could be the cook, it could be a waitress,
Yeah, people know where you at, bro.
people
But
eating
look,
at the
though,
restaurant.
This how it happened though. This is the part that they didn't say in there, because again, when these type of things happen, I like to go deep dive, man, because this is critical information to know. Because we are successful black men, and the fact is that we have to watch out for this type of thing. It's sad,
Absolutely.
but it's the truth. So upon my research, they said that the daddy was sitting in the parking lot when PNB Rock and them pulled up. Now he pulled up in a Rolls Royce and hopped out the Rolls Royce, jeweled down, top to bottom, rollie on, buzz down,
Seen
chain, all type of shit. His girl got a buzz down rollie, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So the daddy sitting in the parking lot watching this. And then as they go in, he leaves and goes to pick up his 17-year-old son who's on house arrest with an ankle monitor. And then they come back, and then he drops his son off around the corner. Son walk into the restaurant, do what he do, shoot him, rob him, take everything, and then he hop back in the car, and then they go back to the crib. So it wasn't even nobody that gave up the locale. The daddy just seen them walking in, get out that Maybach and walk into the restaurant, and then went to go pick up his son, and then had them do what they do. So it's a sticky situation, man. But it's it's scary at the same time. It makes you kind of, more cautious. And this is what everybody from LA is saying, like, why did you go to that restaurant? Like, that restaurant is one of the worst Roscoe's in LA, that neighborhood. Like, you go around the block and you're in one of the worst hoods in the whole city, and like everybody know not to go there, especially if you wearing jewelry or you driving something nice, because these boys be out here lurking and blah, blah, blah. So apparently he didn't do his due diligence. And he just pulled up in full stunt mode. And he ended up paying for it. And I just feel like that's a damn shame to where us as black men can't even be successful without this type of thing happening. You know what I'm saying? And so that was my take on it. I just feel like it was a damn shame. I also felt like it was interesting that the daddy went to go pick up his 17-year-old son who was fresh out of jail for, I think, 2 more robberies and another shooting. And he was on house arrest, and he went to go get him to do the robbery. I felt like that was just interesting to me. But yeah, so again, man, we ain't gonna stay on it too long, man. But prayers to all parties involved. It's just an unfortunate situation.
When I found out the information about the dad being involved and him getting the son, like, that's what really pissed me off too. Because I'm like, that shit we be talking about all the time. You being a solid role model and a male leader, and then you want to go get your son and involve him in some shit like this, especially when he already has a track record.
Right.
Not even that, for some shit you wanted to do. That tell me the daddy
You a pussy, yeah.
Your son leads you. You just know your son to listen to you because he your son.
Or
his son was gonna do it anyway.
But he didn't know that he was even there. His seen him pull up and called him.
He would have committed a crime somewhere down the line anyway.
Oh, he was out on bond for committing the crime.
Yeah.
For you to just to say, you know what, I'm on house arrest and I'm still gonna do this anyway.
Fuck it.
Right.
And I'm gonna shoot this not one time, but 2 more times. Fam, that's they don't need to be in the public. They don't need to be in jail. They need to be going off this earth.
Yes.
If you ask me.
Please, nobody kill me, bro. Nobody kill me because my family gonna knock your whole family off, not just you.
He got to be going off this earth. That's somebody that doesn't deserve to see another chance. He already got one more chance, and look what he did. He took a life from somebody. So what I feel like it's a life for a life.
I agree.
Another thing is this too. Hold on, just real quick. Another piece of context, which was important. He didn't give him a chance to take the jury off. This is what I'm hearing, because they got witnesses that was in the restaurant. They was like, he walked up to him and said, "Give it up," and just start shooting him. He didn't even get a chance to try to take the watch or the chain off before he got hit in the
He
chest.
shot him one time, and then wait till he was on his on his back, and then shot him 2 more times.
Nah, he was on his stomach.
On his stomach, and then shot him 2 more
He shot him
times.
2 more times in the back. Yeah.
Come on, fam.
And then pointed the gun at his girl. And he was about to shoot her if she didn't give it up.
Nah, dude.
So
Life for a life. Gotta give it up.
Nah.
And it ain't no easy life for life.
Somebody killed my son like that, bro. I want your family. I want your family. I want everything. I don't just want you. I want everything. You know what I'm saying? Because that's some bullshit.
don't make it so bad is that it's a away game. So it's like it ain't even like, we can, put our ear to the street, find out what's going on, see where his mama stay, see where his family stay, all this type of thing.
He famous. Somebody knows something. Somebody knows something.
But again, you're gonna have to go within that neighborhood, which is where they gang
Don't
is
make
based
me
at.
come through there with some C4.
Wait,
Y'all better give it up. Y'all better
What?
give it up.
Can you see back and walk with some face fade off?
Like Rambo.
That
first blood.
Dead presidents.
Behind my son.
How you gonna be the first nigga shot right at the entrance of the
I won't even go in there like that. I go in there looking like a regular square. Because they only mess with niggas that got that walk. Man, I go in there casual down, walking like a regular square with a suitcase in my hand.
Fam.
And walk straight in and wherever they up, because all the hoods got the popping apartment complex, and blow that bitch down. What?
Meanwhile, they stay in the house around the corner.
Blow that bitch down.
Nigga ain't even in there.
Meanwhile, they stay in the house around the corner.
Hey, if 40 niggas die over my son, so
Damn.
be it.
Damn.
You
See,
better
that's the
better
problem right
believe them niggas gonna be like, hey boy, any nigga with a last name dumb boy, don't mess with him.
Nah, that's the problem right now.
Them niggas gonna kill everything.
That's the problem right now.
Now, that ain't no problem.
That's how it goes.
You shouldn't have killed my son. You shouldn't have killed my son.
And then people wonder why gang violence will never stop.
Yeah.
You shouldn't
This
have
is
killed
why.
my son.
This
Because
is how it
if you do
happens.
that, now his people gonna respond.
My son was sitting there. I could see if he was fucking up. That's different. My son go rob somebody and nigga pop you. Hey, that was what you was supposed to. But my son sitting at a Roscoe's, fam, with his gal.
Yeah, but
you go in there, rob him over some jewelry and kill him.
But you gonna blow up a whole apartment complex.
What? I'm gonna tear that bitch down.
But niggas ain't even do that.
They better not. I don't give a damn. Everybody a suspect.
And that's the problem we have now.
Exactly. Y'all better not let me.
Instead of going after the one person that got it, you should be like, whatever
hood he chucking up, I'm going throwing down.
When you build the tunnel underneath the prison complex.
Law-abiding citizens.
That nigga found the dude, tortured his ass. That's some shit I would do.
No,
I gotta torture you. I gotta torture you.
But look though, here's a question, right? Because again, this podcast is getting a bit successful. Mm-hmm. We all are getting recognized in public, different things like that.
Bro.
People taking pictures and all of that type of shit. So, does that type of thing worry y'all? For one, and for two, how would you advise young dudes out here getting money with a little bit of attention? How would you advise them to move?
Man, it don't bother me, man. I was just out 2 days ago. I went to a soul food spot, right? And they had a hood dude in there. Like, he just staring at me though. You know what I'm saying? And I look at my wife and she see him staring at me too. So I ordered the food, dude. I sit down. He say, soon as I walk by him to go sit down, he said, "Hey, bro, you on YouTube?" I say, "Yeah, man." He said, "Nigga, don't let them change you, nigga." That's exactly what he said, bro. That's exactly what he said. Shit, it's just the energy, man. The energy, like if you producing bad energy, then that shit gonna attract to you. That's just how that work. If you producing good energy like we do, you know what I'm saying? People fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You can go into, you know what I'm saying, them deep barrels and niggas not fucking with you because they gonna know you a real solid dude. You get what I'm saying? You ain't trying to step on people. You know what I'm saying?
But see, I don't know, Smooth, because in that situation, right, dude wasn't doing nothing flagrant. You know what I'm saying? He was out with his girl, literally, trying to grab something to eat, but he looked like he got money. He driving a nice car. He got on jewelry, different things like that. So the higher you elevating this thing, you are going to buy nice things. You're going to have on nice clothes. You're going to have on J's and different things like that. So when you going to sit down and eat, especially in foreign territory, that's always the thing that kind of scared me about fame. So I always say, man, I don't want the fame, man, just give me the money.
Hell yeah.
Because it's like, they know you, but you don't know them.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? So they might have, say for instance, we sign a $15 million podcast deal or something crazy like that.
Just coming.
I get 14 million, you niggas split the 1 million.
What?
and also y'all spend that 1 million to
get the tombstone ready
and everything else.
You're gonna pay my taxes with the one and then whatever y'all got left. But hypothetically, if that happens, lifestyles are gonna upgrade, right? But we ain't gonna become, shellfish. We're gonna be moving around. So how do you move in that? But
we also not gonna be pulling up to the chicken, what that is, the Roscoe's next to the trenches with Jews on. We not doing that. We smarter than that.
That's true too. That is true too.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not pulling up next to the trenches with 100,000 on my arm or 100,000 on my neck or something crazy like that. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna go in there dressed like a regular cat. Matter of fact, I probably won't even pull up in that big boy like he pulled up in.
Yeah, the Rolls.
You know what I'm saying? I won't pull up in nothing like that. You get what I'm saying? Because you putting a target on your back. You know what I'm saying? Mm. So and everybody hungry out there, man. It's just a matter of time, man. It's too much shit that you can't see coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now if I'm in Beverly Hills, some goddamn you better believe I'm gonna be
downtown at the club. Or something.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know what's around there. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the security level and people watching and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you next to them trenches, bro, and the police can't get there fast enough, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think it's bad everywhere in LA, if you ask me.
Well, yeah, I definitely wouldn't party in LA. That ain't I don't like it. I don't like California like that for real. I used to live there, so I don't fuck with it like that.
Man, but how does make y'all feel, man? This podcast getting to a new level, man.
Shit, don't nobody know me. I go outside, don't nobody know me. They don't say, you from... Only one person, it was an older lady that noticed me. And that was it. And I'm happy with that.
That's not true. You want to know why that ain't
Who
true?
else?
Because when me and you went to the Total Wine the other day, what happened?
They noticed you.
They noticed us.
Who they can't spoke to first?
But because
Exactly.
I was closer to
Exactly.
them. But they noticed us though. That's the thing.
Nah.
We be out at the club all the time.
So I ain't hanging out with you no more. That's what that tell me.
I know how to solve that.
That's my lesson right there.
I need to get away
Nigga say, I know how to
from
solve
niggas that
that.
can get me killed. I need to stay away from that.
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned. Because I'm still going to go around and be flashy like I know, man. I ain't flashy, really. I just like nice cars. And I eat where bougie people eat anyway, so I really ain't got no problem.
That's true too. Yeah, I can't see Kenny in the hood chicken spot
Hell no.
pulling up in the.
And that's me.
fucked up.
That's me. I'm pulling up in the hood chicken spot with grandma in the back.
pull up in the
Grandma
hood chicken
mixing that, whipping that. You know what I'm saying?
But my head is on the swivel.
Yeah, all the time, Jimmy. I ain't
like
getting
fried
out in
chicken
order.
that
I don't even like chicken ever.
If I can't hit the
All
drive,
the windows down.
If I
so
can't hit the
y'all can look
drive-thru,
all
I'm
in.
good.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just, at this point, man. You know what make me think about when me and Paige went to Chicago. We was deep in the trenches. It was late.
Doing that, first of all.
I don't even know,
Like, why?
man.
It was an accident?
It was an accident.
Ooh.
Right, but we was trying to go get something to eat, but it was late, but Harold's was open. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, damn, this Harold's way over here open. I asked if she want to go. She was like, okay. She was a little hesitant, but I was just like, man, I just want to get something to eat. So we out there, walking around.
So that's why you show back up with that black eye. She tell me.
Niggas would have to kill me.
Nigga beat
Say,
you
nigga
down.
took my wallet and everything. I had to beg him for my ID.
Damn, fam, can I have my drawers back at least, dog? Oh, damn, my wife right beside me.
He's getting
Come
my
on,
social
man.
security card. Come on, man. That's hard to
Gotta catch
replace.
the flight, fam.
And Paige sitting there like, he ain't asked you for nothing. You just gave it up. He
Shit.
said hello. You just got butt ass naked and gave it up.
They gotta kill me from my old lady. Probably gotta get at her. But
Hello, Anthony.
y'all right
Take it
though.
off.
You know what I'm saying? As we walking around down there and we in the chicken spot waiting on the food, you could just feel the energy. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like they was talking to us, but it's like you could tell they looking at us like we foreigners, which we was.
Right.
But it's like, damn, and it's a bunch of windows in here. I'm seeing people walk by this motherfucker 2-3 times. Like, man, I'm peeping everything. And I'm like, man, this shit was not a good idea. This is not a good idea. But hypothetically speaking, let's say if I was somebody notable or if I was somebody famous, I could have got lined up easily. Just by, man, I'm hungry, man, I just want to go get something real quick. And a lot of times that's how it happens.
Yeah.
Just like them. Like, I'm pretty sure he didn't put on the itinerary, hey, man, we're going to go to Roscoe's on the east side as a destination spot while we out here. That ain't how that happened. So they was just riding around, man, let's just get something to eat real quick, man. I'm hungry. Boom. They go to Roscoe's. Boom. Let's stop through there and see. But when you got a name or when you successful, when you got money, you can't do that. Everything got to be calculated now. And that's what's scary. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you can't live regular no more.
I think you should always think that way, though. Because, even if you don't have nothing, we know niggas, they shit get took for less. You ain't even got to have jewelry on like that. Niggas still going to try to get you to give it up.
I never pump gas at night.
You know what I'm saying? Like I remember one time I was in New Orleans with my fam. We was there for a game, and I had on like it wasn't Cowboys, but it was the Cowboy blue and stuff like that. It was like a group. It was like 3-4 niggas just following me. I was like 14, 15, but I'm noticing like, okay, yeah, let me go ahead and catch up with my fam. So my fam, they was in Foot Locker.
Oh, this was speed walking.
What? You start pacing? You start power walking? They got the elbows moving.
Nah, I think I'm chilling. It might have picked up a little bit, but I'm kind of peeping. Right. And I see them kind of made a loop. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
So shit, I'm like, bet. So I hit my cousin up and just on the phone real quick. They was like, yeah, we in Foot Locker or whatever. And I was like, bet. On Canal, if y'all know. So I'll go up real quick. And so I'm
trying to get robbed.
I was like, I see it's right there. Boom. So I go in. They end up towards the back of the store. So I walked toward the back of the store where they at. They happened to walk around and they saw us with some people. And then they end up turning around and leaving back out. But I was like, yeah, I know. You always gotta have your head on the swivel because niggas would do it for less.
I don't ever have them problems, bro.
For the most part, I don't. I normally don't.
Like, I just be walking around places, man. What's up? Kissing baby. Shit.
What about the time niggas squeeze your back pockets?
Hey,
That
man.
time
You
we
told me
was
that
at-
you told me. Downtown.
One time.
Where you was a young fella.
He squeezed his back pocket.
Nigga squeezed the back pocket.
He just wanted to squeeze his back pocket.
Young fella.
He skipped the side pockets, went right to the back. I ain't never seen nothing like that.
And it was super dark.
That nigga man said, ooh.
Super dark. Oh, here you go. What was that?
Ooh, I ain't never felt
You gotta
that
kill a
grip.
nigga at that point. Like, that's it. Like the audacity, man. It ain't about the robbery no
For real
more.
though, like
You got him
playing with me, man.
Yeah. I got robbed before when I was young. I was a young nigga, yeah. And
I was just talking, my nigga. I ain't mean to bring up nothing traumatic. I was talking shit.
On that shit, man.
I ain't know what happened for real.
It was done by me because I wanted something and I knew I shouldn't have went and got it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I knew
Man, that's how I
it.
be.
I knew I shouldn't have went and got it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, man, I need that to do this.
Real quick.
Right.
It happened like that.
That's how that shit go, bro.
Well, I wasn't tripping. Man.
But you got lucky because it could have went bad. Because you literally got certain niggas that be robbing niggas. They be just timid with the gun shaking and all type of shit. You get shot on accident.
Yep.
Yeah, but you like the way dude robbed me, you could tell that's what he do.
Ah, okay.
That's what he do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And where we was by this little club, so when you walk down the street, like they didn't have no street light, and then they alleys is like New York alleys. You get what I'm saying? So it was dog. Got me like that. And I knew better. I knew better, but I needed that.
That's the thing, bro. It only take one time, man. So just in summary, man, just if I had to give y'all, any advice, man, just be on point, man, when you outside. Especially when you got your girl with you. Like, you supposed to be extra on point. I ain't drinking too much. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Or if I am, I got a lot of people with me. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of thing, man. But you can't be out here loafing, bro. These niggas were good. I done seen, like, people be getting followed home all the time from the club, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just based on the car they driving or based on what they was wearing. Oh, we know this nigga. I mean, we just gonna follow him to the crib. And that's how a lot of people be getting killed. That's how Stack Bundles got killed. That's how whatchamacallit, Chino.
That's how a lot of women get raped, man. Women need to start carrying that thing on them in that car for real. Especially if you going out by yourself. Not even by yourself, but you like go home by yourself and shit. You need to have that hammer on you, man. You have a small dudes to just get them boys off of you, man.
And that's why I be happy that we live in the South to where we can do that.
Yeah.
Like people in New York and stuff like that, man, I be feeling sorry for them, bro. Because if you get caught with it, you might go do 10.
Yeah.
Just for having it, you know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, I say all that to say, man, prayer star parties involved, man. We just got to be a bit more careful out here, and wolves is gonna be wolves. We can sit here and critique and. Nah, man, and y'all shouldn't be robbing people. But fact is, there are haves and there are have-nots. And as long as that's the case, man, if you got it, you need to be careful with how you moving, man. And that's it. We're going to keep this thing moving, man. It was a conversation about body positivity that I felt like was a bit interesting. I'm going to play this clip. I want to get y'all take on it.
Give your daughter honey buns in the morning? Is that body positivity? Just be fat?
Body
Just be fat?
positivity is not about that. Body positivity is loving yourself where you are in life. And what you do not like about yourself,
No, it's not. Okay, no, it's not.
Well, I'm going to cut this real quick because what I want y'all to know, and I want everyone at home to know this as well, no woman should ever have to debate a man over her body. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this conversation right now. So I want every woman at home to understand this. There will be men in your life that are ignorant, that want to tell you that who you are is not enough. And let myself, let Chantel, and let my family here in the audience be the first to tell you your body is perfectly designed as is. You keep loving who you are, and if you can't find that love in yourself, there are people like us that want to reach out to you and send you that love. You give
No comment.
Oh, y'all trying to get canceled today? Or
I love
ready.
You big bitch.
Oh,
You big hefty. Glad bag bitch. You big
Glad bag is crazy.
over. Oh no, I'm just playing.
Glad bag is crazy.
I get what he's saying.
I get what he's saying. Just don't force it on me.
You telling me I can't tell you that you're not enough for me because of your body size?
It's for you.
Because if what you offering me, then you offer me you,
Right.
correct?
And you don't
I
want
say what you offering is not enough for me because I don't like the way you shaped. How is that wrong?
Why you try to laugh, B?
I'm trying to put in a polite way, though. Be honest. Like, if you want me to be honest with you, why you don't want me was because you 250 and I don't like 250.
That's a fact. Because if he 5'3", most
what
women,
you gonna say?
Most women not gonna want a man that's
5'3" is his body.
That's his height. You got to accept him. I don't know. It's always one side always.
I mean, and
be a little more upset.
I'm putting it as a way, as long as he's not saying it.
He say be a little more upset.
As long as a man is not saying it in a way to degrade you.
Define degrade.
Which is how I feel.
Degrade is, if you ask me, hey, why I don't want you, is because you 250. I don't like big girls.
Some people say that's degrade.
Some people will try to hold you and say that's the.
But I think when you say men as a whole don't want this, when that's not true.
I'll be degrading if I say I don't want you because you were fat, sloppy, unloving.
That'd be cold.
I'm degrading you.
That's degrading. But someone, dog.
If I'm paying obvious because
people
you
that
just
got problems with their body, bro, they take anything that ain't positive as negative. If you trying to antagonize them.
And I'm not saying you can't love yourself because you're a big girl. That's cool, but you're not for me. And that's why I don't get when you say, hey, a man tell you you're not enough for him. Well, obviously I can tell you you're not enough for me because you're not enough for me. What other reasons is why I don't want you?
Okay, so I don't disagree with anything you guys are saying, but I wanna attack the point of the video from a different angle. My issue was with the body positivity phrase itself. I feel like it's very one-sided. And what I mean by that is that it's typically only used for bigger women, right? As a sense of pride, for them to be prideful in how they look, right? Body positivity, it is like you be proud of who you are, show off who you are, blah, 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 right? So that's why Lizzo can show up to the LA Lakers game with her ass cheeks out, and you have women defending that. Hey, that's body positivity. She's proud of how she looks. She's proud of who she are, of who she is, pardon me. But if the situation is flipped around, let's say that Miracle Watts
but she's
shows up to the let me finish. Shows up to the LA Lakers game with the ass cheeks out. They will not say that's body positivity, even though she is proud of how she looks. And according to y'all's definition, body positivity means pride, taking pride. He just said it. Your body is perfect forever. Like, don't change who you are. Blah, blah, blah. How you are built is how you are supposed to be built. And you should be proud of it. And you should flaunt it. You should show it off. But when women who are shaped like Miracle Watts wear less clothing or different things like that, body positivity is not the phrase that's used. And that's my issue. Right? If you can't have it both ways. There can't be two definitions. If you're going to say big girl body positivity, let's say big girl body positivity. But don't try to say body positivity, but we can only use it for big girls. But when girls with ass or girls with, shapes that are widely desired or whatever the case, wear less clothing, oh, she a hoe. Oh, she a slut. Why she doing all of that? She ain't got to be dressed all like that. Like we've literally had teachers get fired for having too much ass in them corduroy pants at school. Where's the body positivity soldiers and marchers then?
Are thin women included in this body positivity?
Hell no.
According to the definition, they should be.
Like the thin women.
Yeah,
because
be proud of how you
a lot of thin women are jealous of full figure women because they don't have the breasts and the ass and the hips and all that to compete.
Breast and ass and hips
and body and body.
Shout out to Candy, man. That record hard on the low.
But so, I mean, I feel a lot of them, they go through similar things just in a different way.
But that's my issue, right? Is that why can the body positivity thing only be used for big girls? Just like you say, it's plenty slim girls. It's like a Coi Leray. Skinny as hell, but she proud of her body. She's showing them for all type of shit.
People asking her to get surgery.
Right. And they saying she's doing too much. So how is it on one side doing too much and then Lizzo can show up to the Lakers game with her ass cheeks out? Where's kids at the game watching the game, and that's body empowerment
because they want everybody to be accepted. They want
everybody to get that surgery.
Nobody is above the rules.
And
everybody can fit in this circle. Everybody who you be, you can fit in the circle. It don't matter shape, size, height.
I don't know. That circle
whatever.
might not be big enough to fit your big ass in that circle.
Damn.
I'm not with it.
I'm just saying. Some of y'all just be big just to be big.
Whoa, what kitty is this today?
That's a fact, though. Why you think they got a TV show of what's
Biggest
that?
Loser?
Biggest Loser and goddamn
600
£700 life.
600 pound life.
Like, come on, fam.
This is another thing. I'm glad y'all brought that up. Cause this is another talking point that I hear used all the time, right? Let's say a big woman, right, goes on one of these shows that y'all speaking of and desires to lose the weight. She'll be accused of being fat phobic because she wants to lose the weight and get in shape. She does. They would exclude. Is that the word? They would exclude her from the body positivity movement because she wants to lose weight and be healthier, right? They'll say that she's fat phobic.
Like you cheating on us.
Correct.
How dare you go?
You can't
and
win
get
fucking
better.
people.
How dare you go better yourself?
Hey, you can't win.
You can't.
Fuck them people. You hear me? Fuck them people.
But again, I think it's a very loud group,
and you ain't wrong.
and you don't want to offend anybody. Because if you a fat man, you a fat fuck. Like Kevin said, that's just what it is. We all understand. You fat as hell, you lazy, you sloppy. Men deal with that. But you can't say that to women at all because you're being too mean. You can't be direct.
Being too mean is crazy to a grown ass person.
To a grown ass person.
You're right.
That's why
you're right.
The rules are the rules. Like, I'm not saying it's fair, but that's just how it is. Just like it's just stereotypes. Like,
rules don't work in my book.
People,
if you big,
people
you
are
big.
sensitive. I mean,
you get your ass in the gym.
See, and that's the thing. That's why they say you fat phobic, because you hate yourself. You're going above and beyond the change.
Until they start going, and that's another thing. A lot of people don't go to the doctor enough. They start going to doctor, do annual blood tests, and they start saying, hey, you got pre-diabetes. Or next thing you know, you got diabetes. Oh, hey, you need to start taking these insulin shots and all this other
24.
stuff. That shit is serious.
That's crazy.
When you can
Like,
avoid
that's
this by
serious.
doing a little bit of working out.
Just a little bit.
A little bit of exercise here and there. Stop drinking them big blues. Stop drinking liquor. Damn, you out every weekend, you know, in your tube top, looking like a muffin top, drinking up all the Casamigos.
Get these whales out my section.
Man, I'm not saying that. I'm
Somebody
just
said
saying.
that before. I ain't gonna say no name. I
ain't say that.
There he is.
It was alcohol. It was alcohol.
Wow. We can't have O go to the interrogation room. It's over for us, man.
It's over.
Y'all want to know?
It's over.
Y'all want to know? Matter of fact, y'all, you know, I give me that. I can tell you right now.
That nigga say I was smoking that. But I
You get a Big Mac from it? Not even a medium soda?
He ain't wait on the Popeye chicken to get there. Nothing.
All I need to know is, am I walking out of here?
Man, your health, look. Hey, your health is your wealth, dog.
That's facts, man.
And you get all the money in the world and croak at 30 because you just too big or you can't even move no more because your feet always swelling up.
Health is wealth. They don't understand.
Like it's things, and that goes for both sides. It goes for men and women. I mean, women just don't like to hear it because they just so sensitive, and you know, they always got something going on to where they can't deal with it, and they, you know, got more emotional trauma than men when men commit suicide 70% of the time. But that's another story for another time.
It's a fact.
All I'm saying is a lot of people need to get their ass in the gym. A lot of people need to go to the doctor and find out how to fix their eating habits. Start eating better. And maybe
you know,
lose 20 pounds. Maybe
some
lose
of
30
those-
pounds. Some people just are going to be 165. That's fine. But there's a healthy 165 compared to an unhealthy 265.
It's true.
At 5'8", 5'5".
No, that's a fact.
5'5", 265.
Man, at shit,
That's
280 at goddamn 6 foot.
That's crazy.
You got to be able to get in the gym and say, hey, man, I need to buckle down and start eating right. Doing better. God damn.
Like, how I feel is, if you don't feel happy with yourself, like it's that's why it's so easy when other people, they'll mention something and then you feel offended because you know you're not happy with yourself.
Right.
You just gotta look at yourself and decide whether you want to do something about it or not. And if you're not gonna do nothing about it, don't complain. Plain and simple. Like if you're not willing to make any type of changes, don't complain about it.
That's like motherfuckers that get in the damn pool with their shirt on. We know you fat. Mm-hmm. That ain't covering nothing up. We know why you don't want to take your shirt off because you fat.
And then you want to wear a white one at that.
You want to wear a white shirt.
Like
we already know you fat. You might as well take your shirt off.
Shit off. There's plenty of big people that be at the beach all the time.
You might as well happy.
And then fix that damn thing. They're not confident in themselves.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And how do you fix that?
Get your ass in the gym.
Ain't nobody worried about you.
Matter of fact, you ain't gotta goddamn get your ass in the gym to be honest.
There's too many
with
goddamn apps and shit around this goddamn world.
That, but you can eat the size you want to be, and discipline yourself. Don't eat after 7. Eat the size you want to be.
Eating fast food.
Not everybody gonna have abs. That's you ain't
gotta have abs to be skinny now, and that's what people be getting it confused at.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. Damn, I gotta get the slim tone body.
No, right.
You know what I'm saying. Bro, you ain't gotta do all that.
No.
Eat the body weight you want to be. Take a walk every day, bro. You are gonna see that shit fall off you.
We love a little fupa, but not a goddamn ballooner.
Ballooner.
Damn.
We're going to keep this thing moving before we get canceled.
What?
Shahrazad Ali.
He started early.
Speaks on...
What happened?
Shahrazad Ali speaks on a man's role within a relationship. I'm going to play the clip from the legend herself, and I want to get y'all take on what she had to say.
Right now, the man's role would be to protect and provide. Now, when we say provide, that don't mean buy you every kind of weave you want that costs $800 or $900. It don't mean buy you every kind of Gucci and Fendi and Louis Vuitton. That ain't what provide means. He's going to provide direction and guidance, love, affection, discipline for our children, and help with all of those kind of things. Provide ideas. See, one of our problems as black women is that we ain't got nothing to do. Other than work for white people, we don't have too much to do. I go to the church, and many of us treat the people at the church and the minister like we should be treating our man at home. So, we have it all mixed up. So those are some of the things that the man needs to do. He needs to not let women let us get away with things, because the moment we get away with sneaking a line, we really open it up and do that a lot more because we think we got him tricked. And that's one of the reasons that so many black women were angry with me for putting out the black man's guide to understand the black woman, because our man needed a heads up. And even with that, it's hard for them. But they just have certain information they don't have about us that keeps them confused and makes them reject us and go to someplace else. He's outside looking for peace of mind. Yeah, because we're not that familiar with peace. We're just familiar with getting dressed up and putting on eyelashes and, maybe even going to school. More of us are graduating from college. More of us are getting PhDs, But right now, the man's role.
She went on to speak a bunch of other facts, but essentially, she was speaking on the role of the man. When it says provide, it doesn't mean provide Birkin bags, Louis bags, Gucci bags. That means providing guidance. That means, taking care of the necessities. Making sure that y'all are not in, poverty and things of that nature, man. But oftentimes the word provide gets misconstrued. So what's y'all take on what she had to say in terms of what a man's role should be, and the lack of understanding of that from the woman species?
Man, everything she said was true. And what I see from these young women these days, they'll live a little high life and be rented by men and all that type of shit there. And then when they get about 35, 40 and they done fell off the cliff, they thrust back into hell. You know what I'm saying? They thrust back to the hood, and then they go on and get a CNA job. You know what I'm saying? Or they go on to be department managers, section managers, not department, but section managers at Walmart or something, you know what I'm saying? And they just fall over to the wayside hoping that a good man would take her and her baggage that she done picked up over the years. Her 2-3 kids, bad attitude, she don't know how to work with a man. She thinks she gonna get thrust back into hell. That's on her mind. It's like a flashback all the time. So, but some women, they do recognize a good man. Some women, they don't want to play in that field. And that's rare. That's rare in our age to actually see a young woman and like, hey, she gonna be married early. You
You know what I'm saying? She gonna get on her shit. She gonna be married early. She gonna have the right family. All that type. It's rare to see that type of woman these days because everybody wants to show. That's what I say.
Yeah, I would agree. I think the word provide gets misconstrued a lot, and a lot of men put pressure on themselves to deliver things that are just not necessary. We're gonna be honest. Most women don't require Birkin bags, Louis bags, Gucci bags, different things that, like that or whatever. But as a man, when we hear the word provide, how we register that is, okay, we need to be able to get her whatever she wants. Mm-hmm. But oftentimes what she wants works to the detriment of what she needs into our relationship, right? So you literally got a bunch of dudes out here that's taking penitentiary chances to try to deliver these Louis bags and Gucci bags and things of that nature. He ain't got, $2,000 in his account, but he out there trying to finesse and do what he got to do to go get these things because the definition of provide has been just so misconstrued, and women lean into it because they benefit from the confusion. So if I'm giving, young dudes advice, man, I would just say find a woman that's comfortable with the lifestyle that you're comfortable with. Oftentimes, man, we be dating women that are just not compatible with the life that we want to live. The life that we want to live is actually important. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be determined by what that woman wants. Okay, I like her. She's super high maintenance. So you know what? I got to go get on my grind. I got to go get me some more money. I got to go do this. I got to do that. Whatever it takes to be able to deliver this, 10,000 square foot house and Rolls Royce in the driveway and Louis Vuitton bags all through the closet and a bunch of clothes in there with tags on them that she don't even wear. So you got dudes that'll go out here and try to kill themselves for that and end up, worse off than they was. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just finding you somebody that's compatible with the lifestyle that you want to live. If you don't really believe in all that fancy high value stuff, stay away from those type of women. There are plenty of attractive women who have that same mindset that you have. Right. I don't need a Louis. I don't need a Gucci. I'm good. As long as our bills is paid, we got a decent house, we got a couple cars in that garage. We can take trips when I want to take them. I'm good.
She good with that Tory Burch.
Straight
Michael
up.
Kors.
Or she'll work up to that. Hey, baby, look, we can work up to that.
Right.
My hustle is this, your hustle is this. When we get to that level, we'll discuss some things.
Yeah, so, again, everybody ain't for everybody, man. Regardless of how good they look. And that's a lesson that a lot of dudes got to learn the hard way before they, they done ran themselves into the ground trying to please. Because when you get with somebody like that and you ain't got it, like that woman's never going to be loyal. She's never going to respect you. Because she know that you ain't got it. The same way you don't. So you out there trying to kill yourself for it and, failing to realize all it's going to take is a dude that actually got money or actually got a little bit of money to come in there and swoop up right from under your feet. Because the second that you can't deliver, she looking outside for it. Because that's how a lot of women, that prioritize those type of things, that's how they wired. They very shallow-minded, right? And that's not a woman that you would want to marry or you would want to be with for a long term. That's somebody you might want to do what you got to do to smash here, there, and then you keep it moving. But a lot of dudes will try to force themselves to adapt to the lifestyle that she wants, and that shit is just counterproductive, in my opinion. So what she's saying about a man's role, man, you got to remember a man defines a man's role. Stop letting women do it for you, and you'll be a lot better off. But as long as y'all out here trying to simp and trying to do what it takes to please these women who don't even know what the hell they want, you're gonna have a rough go. That's just real.
What you think, KT?
Prayers to all parties involved.
Real rap.
I agree 1,000%. It took me some time too, because there was a point where I was simping. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to appease these Jezebels. Now I'm trying to appease these women, and like I've said before, trying to win them over, going above and beyond, just really trying to prove myself in a relationship. When work on the other end, nothing was getting done. It was all me just working to nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it took time, and I think for some guys, you got to go through experiences, and that's shit. I had to learn the hard way. Like, man, I'd rather have somebody that's ready to go to war with me instead of just kicking their feet back while I'm out there busting my ass.
Yeah.
Like, I need somebody out there. If I'm putting up shots in the gym, they help me get the rebounds, or they putting up the shots with me, however it go. But not nobody that's just sitting in the bleachers trying to tell me how to win the game or you know what I'm saying, whatever, shoot a better jump shot and you ain't even played before. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's stuff like that. When in reality, man, there's a lot of women that's not as high maintenance. You got a lot of regular women out here that they just want to be happy. They want the simple things. Yeah, they want a nice gift here and there, but it's not all the time. As long as you're making them happy in different ways, for what I've seen, they cool with it.
Yeah, I think men gotta get out the way of our ego.
Yeah.
Because that would be driving a lot of our decision makings, especially when we're dealing with women who are, as Kenny would say, out of our league. Because that type of woman, if you're not comfortable with that lifestyle, she's out of your league. Period. But our ego won't allow us to accept that. Right? So I'm gonna try to prove that I can play ball in her league. Even though it's uncomfortable to me. You know what I'm saying? So, I gotta, put up rent and house and home and all type of shit to be able to try to keep up with the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? That she wants. And again, that is counterproductive, man. There's plenty of women in this world, especially if you're a man with, any kind of solid foundation, decent money, solid career, car, whatever. Like we got way more options than they got. Go find another one.
Mm-hmm.
That's just honest. You know what I'm saying? That's
what's crazy is about mine too. Like looking at it, like a lot of them wasn't even on my level. Like I was above them. I felt like I was really doing them a favor. So me being there and really putting forth effort, you know what I'm saying? After a while, it was like, okay, I see this not going nowhere, but you are going to need me before I need you, way before I need you.
Right.
So, cool, I'm going to take a step back, do my thing, we split, let it be what it be. And then you see where they are today. Like, same position or worse.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So
listen in the military.
Don't give him no more beatbox, man. That's it. That's his last one.
I'm out of your league, baby. Baby.
Inside joke.
Wow.
The people that know. The people that know.
I'm out of your league.
Wow.
On that note, man, we're going to get into quick hits brought to you by Beatbox. Insane. Salute to the plug.
Man, what's wrong with y'all, man?
I can't believe you said that.
Salute to the plug.
What's wrong with these?
You mind sharing which branch specifically?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all got.
I just said join the military.
So a lot of people join the military every week.
Every day. Everybody knows that's a good career to go into. Do what you got to do. Get back on your feet.
That boy media term. You got to give it to him.
Just disappear.
Wow.
Pop up side.
Wow.
Like an athlete rapper.
We ain't gonna do no inside jokes on this podcast. We ain't doing that.
Yo, I wish we could say names.
Damn.
Side. All right, first one. It was a man that was accused of cheating. Mm-hmm. It was a black man, so we always accused, never confirmed. But he was accused of cheating, and he was speaking to how even in those situations to where the accusations were made about him, he was the victim in it. So I'm gonna play this clip. I want to get y'all take.
And I believe him.
Fam, wait, what?
He was not a cheater. He was a victim.
Well, yeah. But the reason that I'm here and she's accusing me of all the cheating and stuff is just that, like, the statistics in United States, do you know that there's 16 women to every man? So it kind of makes me a victim by default. And then, you know, I just kind of like to keep my options open because I was always told to keep my options open.
So you're saying you're a victim of the stats?
I'm a victim of the stats.
When she said there are 30, so according to you, you're beating the odds.
Well, somebody else is out there slipping, so it adds more onto my plate. And that's why I say it makes me a victim.
Who is this man, dog? Somebody else out there slipping, so they got a little more on my plate. That's a cold line. That's a bar.
On top of our testosterone being 100 times stronger than them, bro, they will never know how it feels.
She said that in front of the judge. I'm crying.
Bro.
Statistically, he had to throw the facts out there.
Bro.
Statistics show.
That nigga say, man, do you know that there's 16 women to one man out
They
here?
say guilty at the end of that show. What the hell you gotta say?
Oh man.
So Kenny, I take it that you don't agree with the statistics that he laid out for
He was
us?
good until you said I gotta keep my options open. You just told on yourself.
Well, he didn't say he had to do it. He said that's what he was taught.
Mm-hmm.
Because people always say, hey man, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all heard them cliche statements.
That's what they say.
Damn.
Since a youngin'.
So you follow what you taught. Even if you know it's wrong.
He ain't following it. He
we
said
know?
that's what they say.
we know?
How do we know? How do we know?
All right, y'all ain't about to do this shit.
All I'm saying is, how do we know, man?
Hey man.
Look here, prayers to all parties involved, man. Salute the bro, man. Bro deserve a medal for saying that in the middle of family court.
Bro.
I'm a victim.
But yeah. All right, so here's another clip. Women don't get the results they want because they don't communicate it properly. I want to shout out to Ayanla Van Zandt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Did they cancel her show? I don't know. But if they did, they need to bring that show back. Because she was on here speaking gospel, man, and I'm just going to play it, and I want to get y'all take on what she had to say in the demonstration she gave.
I don't think my husband respects my position as stepmom.
Let's talk about that.
Your children, the ones that I did not create, they're allowed to do what you do. They sleep all day. They don't come out of the room. They don't do what they need to do.
Wait a minute, hold up. I want you to come over here. I want you to watch this. Let me show you something. Go sit over there. I have a little concern because your sons are not demonstrating that they are learning to be the kind of man I know you want them to be. They're going to demonstrate the kind of man you teach them to be. And I'm not really sure what to do about that. Can you hear me? Mm-hmm. That's how you do that. The woman has to talk to her man to get him to move the way she needs him to move. You're not gonna get nothing with that. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's a fact, you hear me?
That shit went in one ear and out the other.
Right. She cussing his ass out in the car.
She went straight from the kids that you made that I ain't help you make. Don't know how to treat
Sleeping all day the same way you do.
What?
Lazy as you are.
Damn. If you ever been to counseling, they know that's the first thing you don't do is use the words you. Just put the blame. Certain words you don't use, and you is definitely not a word you don't use.
What they advise?
Because once you say the word use, it's already come. You start to think that you're being insulted.
Got you.
And then it comes after that. Oh, you just blame me for whatever it is. You personal blame.
That ain't my problem.
Pointing the finger.
Yes,
I feel what you're saying, but
that's why she went. I think.
Got you.
These sons are doing because you can't take no person. She ain't put no personal blame on them.
Fuck that. Some shit
if you ever been to counseling,
blame.
you'll see some of these things that they say. It ain't worked too well with me, but still.
But I feel like that's like you taking the blame off
But
of
it didn't
them.
work well. It just ain't work well in my benefit.
You trying to make them feel better by saying that. Like, no, some people need to hear direct. This is what you are doing. These kids are lazy because your ass is sitting and sleeping in till 11 o'clock in the morning.
But then that's when I'll be like, why you? I'm just gonna take it as an insult right then and there.
But it's the truth. It ain't an insult.
But you could put that in a better wording, a better way. Hey, I think our kids can work better
if you got your ass up a little bit earlier.
Fam, anybody say that to you, gonna be like, what the fuck you think what you mean my kids?
It's not.
Trying to question my
You
father?
trying to catch my father? You right. You trying to blame me? You? No, I'm saying I think we, as us, I think. I'm already put on me. I think. I don't think our kids are waking up at a better time and performing at a beneficial way, the way that we can help them work, in a way that you feel that they can work. I still use the word you, but still wasn't a.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Now, your lazy ass, your kids are sleeping in lazy like your lazy ass is. What? Oh, no, I'm about to come back with a haymaker. Now we about to be petty on petty.
Were they nice with you in the military?
What you mean were they nice with you in the military?
Like when they gave you directions or when they said things you need to work on?
As an adult and as a kid, it's two different things.
But we talking about the adult. We talking to the adult, the mama.
The military is a business. There ain't no being nice. You do what we say, and that's what it is. But when we talking about a relationship, this has got to work both ways. We can't insult each other. There's not no one way in a relationship. It's to work together in this relationship. And if you're insulting me in this relationship, it's going to be a one way in that relationship. It's going to be petty on petty. Because whatever you find that's insulting to you, that you feel like it's little things, I'm going to find something that's little things to me that you do now.
My thing is, but how, real quick, Smooth. But how can I be direct? Hold on. How can I be, I'm trying to layer it a little bit. How can I be direct and respectful on how that person wants to receive it without losing myself in that? Without losing just my organic, natural, genuine self?
She just gave you a perfect example.
That's too much.
How is that too much?
But some people have to learn that.
How is that? Fam, if that is too much for you to do when she just... It didn't even take that many words. She used less words to get her point across than the girl beforehand did in her 62 seconds that she just did. When the first woman, the wife, started speaking, you already took it as bam. Oh, she insulted. You ain't hear a word she said. It's already triggered. When she sat down beside that grown ass man, rubbing on him, being comforting to him, because every man likes to be touched on by his wife.
That was the key, low key.
You know what I'm saying? And looking at him dead in his eyes and saying, hey, I don't think our kids, you know what I'm saying? She didn't say your kids I ain't helped raise. Come on, fam. Now I'm going to take an insult that you insulted my kids now.
But you know what it is?
You ain't love my kids the same way I love my kids.
Okay, so is that her kids or his kids?
It's both.
We are married. They're both our kids now. Even if that's my stepson, stepdaughter, whatever it is.
But if that's
stepmom.
Is she the stepmom?
Mm-hmm.
And so she the stepmom?
I'm not sure, but either way, if they married, that's her kids.
But still, she the stepmom.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'm out. I'm out.
Fam, ain't no way. You already married. You already married.
I'm out.
You made that decision in marriage.
I hear you, but I'm out, man. That's just me. That's one of my principles. If I don't like how you raising your kids, I'm out.
My thing is this: how did it ever get to the marriage to begin with?
It wasn't about how he was raising the kids. It's that she felt that the kids weren't respecting her.
Okay, so that's all about raising, bro. That's all about raising, bro. If my son got out of line with his moms and shit, it's gonna be a big problem. That's all about raising, bro.
Yeah, but how she's if this is the first time or the second time she's feeling that, maybe he doesn't see it. There's things that go on.
They had counseling, obviously.
There's things that go on in a relationship that you don't see, and it takes counseling to bring it out. Correct?
No, not kids being disrespectful.
All right.
Kids being disrespectful.
I guess, man.
That's something you can feel. If somebody disrespecting you, nigga, your soul feel that.
I guess, bro.
Yeah, because you gonna want to apply pressure to the situation. Everybody does. You ain't gonna just sit there and let somebody, especially somebody that ain't paying no bills in no house. You ain't letting them disrespect you. And you going to this man, he not doing nothing to his kids. Man, I'm out.
But my thing is this, just like I said, it should have never got to marriage if that's the case. That ain't some shit that she just got sprung on him after they walked down the aisle.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Y'all been dating forever. You know how them kids is. You know how he raised them. So if you disagree with it or if you had issue with it, your ass should have been out of there. But you chose to marry this man.
And then on top of that, I heard in her voice that she don't like the example that he's setting for the kids.
Right.
I'm out. I'm out. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Because everything that you are and that you showing me, you don't care. You don't care what your kids see from you. You don't care about none of that. And that's one of that ain't preference. That's principle. But that's one of my principles I'm standing on. Like, hell nah.
But you know what? We're getting sidetracked because I think the whole point of the conversation was just better methods of communication just in general.
Yeah.
Right? So even in, terms of like how she presented her issue, I feel like that was flawless. And it's the reason that she does that. It goes back to counseling like Kenny's speaking about. But you could even transfer it to the corporate world. It's the reason that your supervisor called you in that office and he said, hey, man, we need to get that report done by the end of the week. When he say we, he ain't talking about himself. He's talking about you. But he's going to say we to provide a sense of investment. Mm-hmm. As if we both fighting for the same thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, your ass need to get that report in or I'm going to fire you if it's not in by the end of this week. So I think wording and how you phrase things are the utmost importance. So if it's important in the corporate world, it's damn sure important when you're talking to your spouse. And I feel like a lot of us just disregard that completely. Because let's just be honest here, more times than not, when we speaking about things that we got issue with, it's from emotion because we done let it build up. So by the time I'm speaking on it, I'm already pissed off already. So it's like, nah, you need to, instead of when things first happen, sit them down. Hey, look, I'm not comfortable with the way that these kids are treating me. I'm not comfortable with the way that these kids talk to me. If we just gonna be honest here. And I'm not putting no blame on you or whatever, but I'm just saying this dynamic is not gonna work for me. Right? So if, you expect us to have a future, you have to work with me. You have to work with me in order for this, dynamic, this environment to change. And if not, then I'm gonna have to do something different. But again, that's sitting somebody down and explaining it that way compared to saying your ass is a terrible father and your kids are treating me bad as a result of it. Those are two different things. You know what I'm saying? So I think, what she's saying is of the utmost importance. And I think women need to pay attention to that more so than anything. Because men, let's be honest here, a lot of men barely voice our agreements to begin with. Let's just be real here. But women, especially, just like she's saying, yeah. Because a lot of women will communicate that way from the door. So you communicate everything that way. So we don't even know what to take serious or what not to. Because everything that you got an issue with or anything that you ever want, you communicate it that way.
It sound the same.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how did I know to take it serious this time? And not the last 100 times you done did it. So I feel like, it should send a message if it gets to the point of insult. It's like, okay, damn, this done went too far. She done had enough. But if you insulted me right from the gate, because that's just how you talk, or that's just how you communicate things, that's a big fucking problem. And you ain't gonna not only have an issue with me, you ain't gonna never have a man that's gonna respect you or that ain't gonna be cheating on your ass to 100 miles an hour in a relationship if you talking to him like that. So, again, women gotta watch what the hell they say. They get on us all the time. It ain't what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah.
Practice what the fuck you preach.
Yeah.
Simple and plain. We're gonna keep this thing moving, man. It's the last one, quick hits, man. A man chasing you shouldn't be used to measure interests. This is Stephen Speaks that was speaking on this. We just sent to us by one of our loyal followers, man. I want to get y'all take on what he had to say.
You talk about him chasing you is not always the greatest indicator that he's serious about you. And especially in today's world where so many men have been damaged, so many men have gone through hurtful relationships and been disappointed, to chase someone that they love has become much harder. It's scarier. It's too vulnerable. There's so many reasons why he may pull back. And now that woman is interpreting his pulling back or his hesitation as he's not serious. No, he's just scared. But the guy who's going full force, he may just be so infatuated right now that he will do anything to get you. Or he chases, he gets you, and now the effort stops because he got what he wanted. And so a lot of women have to understand that by allowing this man, by using chasing as a method of determining who's for you or not is already a bad formula.
Thoughts?
Because sometimes he just chasing that ass.
That's it.
Like he say, once he got what he got, he can chase you hard as he want. He going 100 miles an hour. He get that cat, he gonna
lay back.
Scat.
Scat is crazy.
That's crazy.
That's the truth.
Yeah, but I mean, you literally have a lot of women that are out here, right? And they'll say it, right? I need my man to apply pressure. I need him to chase me. I need to feel his energy. BDE. I need to let me know what this is, and persistence is of the utmost importance, and blah. Right. So what he's saying is that is a terrible barometer for measuring a man's interest. Because a man that wants to be with you, well, let me rephrase. A man that wants to beat will chase you with the same fervor,
if not more,
as a man who wants to spend the rest of his life with you. And that's just reality.
Lie. We don't do that. Ain't that right, oh?
Why must I be like that? I'm just don't chase the cat.
Y'all boys crazy.
Nigga, he motherfucker romantic as hell. Trying to get that.
Shit.
What? Yeah, and then goes. And she wanted,
what's the most expensive wine you got on the list?
As soon as I slept with him, the next day he stopped returning my calls. He was so persistent and consistent.
From 30
in the
texts a day to what do you want?
Damn.
What do you want?
I had a good time last night. Get off my phone.
I didn't.
God did.
That's crazy.
Hell no.
What do you want? That's crazy. Hey,
that post and that clarity.
Hey, be some niggas answering the phone like that for real.
That should be real though.
And some gonna pay the price. You put that price tag up there, like this is the end all be all. Like this, it gotta be like this, and he gonna pay to play. Some men can't afford to play.
Women can't ever
and pay the entry
same
fee.
thing. Motherfucker get wine and dine and don't give up nothing and act like he ain't never been existed until they bring up, hey, let's go out to dinner.
Oh yeah,
I'm free. Mm-hmm. I'm free. And after that, hey, what you doing this week? How you doing today?
Mm-hmm.
Don't text until 6 p.m.
Until he
Hi.
Nigga text at
I'm at the gym.
9:30.
I'm going to sleep. Damn, you going to sleep at 4:30 p.m.?
Got my other nigga falling through. I can't have you on the 5.
This shit, it goes both ways, man. You know, that's how life goes.
But
sometimes you win some, you lose some.
But women don't be chasing though. You live to fight another day. Women don't be chasing though.
Well, they don't chase. Well,
for the most part,
I ain't gonna
there
say
are
they don't
some.
chase.
Yes,
wait a minute.
But I'm saying men are normally gonna chase.
Some be like cheetahs.
You right, and hyenas.
Leeches try to suck the blood out you.
Damn.
That's where we at, man. But I mean, just
more on the sucking.
That's
man.
crazy.
Heavy on the sucking.
This is last
I just want to suck your dick. Damn, baby. You know what? I was busy, but
I just
cleared up some space.
And it better be working.
My 4 to 415 just opened up.
Y'all boys is crazy.
Lord have mercy, man.
I forgot y'all in relationships. I forgot.
They don't know. They don't know.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm y'all boys speaking a whole nother
That's unfortunate.
Another vernacular.
That's unfortunate. It's crazy.
Prayers off.
That's unfortunate, y'all in a relationship. That's crazy.
Wow.
All right, man. What was we talking about? Chasing.
Yeah.
Look here, man. Y'all know how I feel about chasing. If I'm chasing you, that means you're running from me, or you're trying to avoid me, and that just don't rub me the right way. So that shit will never happen. There's nobody on this earth worth me chasing. And as a man, I feel like you should move the same way, because you're going to get more ass that way. If we just going to be honest here. A lot of dudes be feeling like, okay, here's the thing. A lot of dudes be listening to women when it comes to them speaking about what it is that they want.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's the issue.
Do the opposite.
Because women don't know what the hell they want.
Whatever she's saying, do the opposite.
I want a
Guarantee
man
you
that's
gonna win.
persistent, da-da-da-da. Yeah, but then you sending that good morning text every day. Now you blocked a week later.
Yep.
Feel like they should be a trend on Instagram from the nigga I want. Hey, good morning, beautiful.
Right.
How you doing? From the hood nigga. Hey, bitch, wake up.
Get your ass up.
Your big head ass up.
Don't talk to me like that.
Why you so crazy?
As she getting dressed to get over there.
I didn't say good morning, sent you flowers, bought you Starbucks out there. What you need? This nigga soft.
Get your ass up. Hell, you sleeping this
Get your
late,
ass
bro.
up.
I got 45 minutes before I get back to my. But
Fuck you doing.
But that's real. So I think, you know, as a man, like chasing, that has to be limited. And again, just like we spoke about earlier, in terms of women determining a man's interest from that is insane. Because any man will chase you if he want to smash. That's just honest. Well, let me rephrase. Not any man. Most men will chase you.
Yes.
If he want to smash. So again, that becomes hard to kind of differentiate. So no, you judge a man based on, like we say all the time, the attention that they pay to detail. A man may chase you 100 miles an hour, but he may not know a damn thing about you in terms of personally. You know what I'm saying? What you value, different things like that. Because my interest does not go that far. I'm trying to get that ass and I'm trying to go. So I'm going to send the most shallow things that I could, you know, think of. Good mornings, heart eye emojis on Instagram stories, under your pictures, things of that nature, right? And I could be consistent in that and think that I'm doing the job, right? But as a woman, you should be able to differentiate, okay, he's only complimenting me on shallow things. When I'm showing my ass, or when I'm doing this, or when I'm doing that. Well, you know, when I post that book, he just look at the story and keep it pushing. He don't have nothing to say about that. right? Or if I'm doing something, you know, that's low key, I'm a, you know, artist or whatever, or I just value museums. You know, I video me walking around the museum and he don't respond to those things. Well, that should be a sign, right? You don't really give a damn about what it is that you value. I give a damn about me coming through there and getting that ass and getting up out of there. So I think women got to do a better job of differentiating interests. And that's where y'all go wrong at. But in terms of a man chasing, never. Don't ever do that ever in your life. And that has been Quick Hits, brought to us by Beatbox.
Beatbox.
Salute to the plug, man.
Beating Kenny ass.
I think I've been drinking all day. I'm about to leave here and go drink. I'm on vacation, bitch.
Vacation. All right, we're going to get into...
I'll be in Miami next weekend. Me and my pops.
So he just throwing it out there.
Nigga threw that smoke signal out there. They ain't gonna use his pops to do it. That's flagrant, man. Flagrant.
I ain't gonna tell you what happened last year you went to Miami.
We got to keep it PG-13. The last year got PG-13.
Got triple X rated. But on that note, man, we're gonna get into the advice column. Man.
It was just a lot of fun.
That boy Kenny slick. That's why I told y'all boys is media trained, man.
When you say fun,
we enjoyed ourselves. We really did.
You and your pops?
Yeah, we went to the football game and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Just trying to make sure.
He's a professional. He ain't going.
Y'all want me to say something crazy?
I gave him the alley.
I am beneficial whenever I go to Miami. I get done what needs to be done.
That's all we gotta say, man. On Isabel, Patreon. Man. Salute to Isabel, man. She sent us a video for us to respond to, so I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
You already opened it.
Get y'all take on what's going down.
What is he talking about?
How he's treating you right now is how he's gonna treat you forever.
As a divorce lawyer, I could not agree more. As I'm sure you can imagine, I have a lot of clients who come and complain about their ex-spouse. And the hard pill to swallow for most of them is this. The fact that you married an is not a legal problem for which I can provide a legal solution. And trust me when I say that no amount of lawyering is going to change the fact that he's an And it's not just men, right? Like men or women. If they're not treating you right, don't expect that they'll change because they likely won't.
Thoughts? That man treating you like an asshole from the gate. Is it wise to expect change in the future? Or is change even possible if he's treating you like an asshole from the gate?
Odds? Nah, the odds are against you.
Mm-hmm.
The odds are against you.
Can he? Yes.
Yeah, can he? Yeah.
It's always a possibility.
Right. Likelihood, though.
Yeah. And women always play on the likelihood.
Mm-hmm.
And not on what's really real. That's crazy.
Yeah. I would say yes. That it's possible for a man to change if he treating you like an asshole. But I mean, it's possible to hit the lottery every month. I think you should approach it with those type of odds. We're going to be honest here. Because the thing about men, right? Men going to do what you allow us to do. And I mean, we can't stress that enough. So if the bar to entry, the barrier to entry is on the floor, that's what we're going to expect for the rest of the relationship, baby. So it will behoove you to set the requirements for where you want us to jump to. But if we come into, and this is the thing, a lot of women do this, right? Because they'll come into a situation and they really like the guy, right? And you know, he giving half-ass effort, but she like him, right? So she excuses a lot of things compared to like what she really wants in a man, right? She get the bending shit, you know. Hey, I require XYZ. I require to be taken in public on dates, and you know, I require flowers every month or something because you know I like flowers. I require you to pay attention to me in regard to anything that I'm interested in. These would be requirements that she'll have, right? And then she'll run into the dude that she like, and those requirements are not as firm. right? But then that man gets in there, wiggles his way in, do his thing, smash, do what he gonna do, and all of a sudden she try to raise those fences up in terms of the requirements that she had. No, sweetheart. You didn't inflict them at the beginning. Don't try to inflict them now. Because as a man, all that's gonna do is run us away. That's not what I signed up for. I signed up for the bar being on the floor. It's just real. I signed up for the bar being on the floor. Now you trying to lift it to 5 to 6 feet. I don't plan on jumping that high. You know what I'm saying?
Not for you.
Not for you. the not for you is solid. Right. But that's real shit.
You didn't set that precedent.
That's real.
She didn't set that precedent.
Not for you is silent.
Not for you is solid in that. But that's real. I don't plan on jumping that high. I need the bar to be on the floor. I need to be able to step over.
Girl, I would never jump that high for you, but your friend that got them standards.
What do you say about the dudes? Who jumped at it when they said what they standards are, and the dudes that jumped that high just to get their ass?
Cold finesse.
How do they deviate to
of
that?
the sleeves?
The men or the women?
What do you say?
The men that deviate through that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The men be like, okay.
Women set their standards, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this is what I need. And like we just said before, dudes will do anything to get what they trying to get, right? And they do all that. They, buy the flowers every week. They take out. We want to go on in public places. We doing all that. They do all that. And they give up the ass. And then boom.
He turned into a whole different ferocious type.
He turned to.
He gonna call in 3 weeks.
Ain't shit.
That's
the chance you take?
Well, it doesn't have to be, like the odds of that chance doesn't have to be as low. And it goes back to what I always say about paying attention to consistency, right? You're right. It's a lot of niggas that'll jump through hoops to try to get that ass, right? But 99.9% of them would not maintain said willingness to jump through those hoops, right? But the fucked up part about it is women give that ass up before they realize that he's not going to be consistent with doing what he's doing. So I think as a woman, you should withhold some benefits.
For how long?
And I mean, again, it just depends on you and what you come. But I can't give like a hard, firm date.
I need a hard answer.
Okay.
He said okay casual.
Wait a minute.
He said okay casual.
Time out.
I
said answer.
What is going on?
I didn't say nothing else after
He
that.
said I need a thick answer.
I need a girth.
That's that thick. A girthy answer. Right.
I need some meat to the answer.
That boy, right.
How long?
But because you know what I'm saying, we tell
how
people.
do we know?
We tell people, hey, if you want to fuck that man on first date, we won't judge you differently for fucking that man on first date than you fuck the man.
Nah, you get judged.
2 months later.
You get judged.
You fuck a man 2 months later.
Hey, especially
You know what
if
I'm
she just
saying?
knock it out the way, bam, and then be like, hey,
You get judged.
no, you're not.
But you might be cool. No. I get what you said, but man, fuck that. If you super cool. If you super cool and you just see that it just fall into it, like, okay, I know I'm a cool ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I understand that.
Yeah, but
if
may,
you just
but she may just want to fuck you just that once. Hey, I gotta go back home to my husband. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm just saying,
I didn't have
shit
that.
happen. You know what I'm saying? I done seen text messages, girl sending girl, I want to fuck this nigga. I done got the full pledge. Hey, I told my own girl I want to. The same night, I said, "Oh damn, I ain't know girls do that." She's like, "Yeah." In the first hour, I told her what. I said, "Okay, cool. Do you judge me differently?" No, I don't.
Would you cuff?
Oh, she already knew what I was coming off the tip with. But she already knew what I was bringing.
Off the what?
Off the tip. Off the tip.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Off the tip with.
I'm just gonna put the tip in.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We she knew what was up, so she made that choice decision.
Yeah.
But still, and we still cool to this day. She got a man with it. But that's on the side point. On the other side,
I still beat from time to time. But what I'm saying is this.
No.
The point I'm getting at is this.
No.
That's the one that be reaching out.
No.
Nope.
What I'm saying is, it's hard for women. I'm trying to decide on how women go about, because the dating game for women is kind of hard.
It's different.
Trying to understand
Different
us
rules.
men when we say, hey,
Yeah, man.
My thing is this, right? There is no foolproof way to do it.
Cool.
But you decide how much you want to gamble, right? So just like those girls that are willing to get that ass up on the first date. Look, you're a grown woman, do your thing. But the odds of you winning drops. That's just the reality of the situation. It's just like us sitting at a blackjack table and the damn dealer turn over king and a damn 9. My odds just dropped when that second card turned over. That's just honest. Especially the nigga gave me a 5 and a 7. My odds dropped.
Hit me, please. You know what I mean? What blackjack table you at, first of all? Because they ain't flipping the second card first. Goddamn.
Well, I mean, I'm saying if I got the 12, you turn them up with every card.
If you have a king first, you see a king and you got 5-7, you know they're gonna take another hit.
Right. You know what I mean?
Because your eyes are okay.
That's just what it is. The odds drop. That's just what it is. So in that scenario, if you want to get that ass up on the first date, you got to accept the fact that my odds of this thing being serious has dropped. Not saying it can't happen, but the odds has dropped. So again, I think it's about taking educated guesses, right? It's just like, in anything else, there is no foolproof way, but you need to monitor that person's consistency. People can put on a front all day long in terms of like what it is that they want to portray, but give it time. Eventually, the real them is gonna show up, especially if you're demanding them to constantly maintain that level. Fact is, most women aren't demanding them to maintain anything. The dude come through with roses and shit. Because let's just be honest here, the dudes that she was dating before she got to him was terrible. The ball was on the floor. So he coming in just like I always say, well, goddamn, all I got to do is take you to Chili's and you impressed? Oh, damn, all I got to do is open the door. You impressed by this? Oh shit, I'm good then.
It's a breeze.
No, that's I'm beating in 2 days.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a breeze.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's about, can that person maintain it? Can you demand that they maintain it, and are they willing to? And I feel like most dudes who just there for the ass, if you are demanding that he's consistent with it for months, eventually he gonna get tired of that shit. And he gonna be like, you know what, man, this is just too much work, it's more work than I'm willing to do. I'm about to go ahead and move around. I'm gonna slowly fade.
What we say though?
I say months.
That thing be purr.
And that's the part. And that's the part that they don't want to admit to. Is that they always talk about men having. They always talk about men having dick control. These women ain't got pussy patrol.
They don't.
Hey man.
Damn.
I mean, discipline.
Nope.
Control. They don't have none of that.
Nope.
They be willing to get that ass right up to.
They do.
Don't give up that ass for 3 months.
That's the part of the whole empowerment
the 90-day rule.
Nah.
Or it ain't got to be 3 months. It just depends on how often y'all interact.
Can she be beating somebody else on the side?
Ain't no can. She is beating it. And that's another thing.
Wait. So
thing.
as a man, if I know you getting your shit clapped, and I'm doing all this extra shit that another man ain't giving to you, and he getting his and he clapping your shit, you know what I'm saying? And I know this. As a man, you gonna feel like, why the fuck am I doing all this while she getting her shit clapped by a nigga not doing the same?
No, niggas gonna keep doing it in hopes that they can get that one time.
She only kissing you.
They do that in hopes to get it that one time.
Hey, she deep kissing you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My thing is
you know
this.
what the moms is doing, boy?
My thing is this. For you to walk up to an attractive woman and honestly think that she's texting and kicking it with nobody.
That's cool.
But you.
That's cool.
I understand.
You are delusional.
That is true. But
that's all I'm saying.
Okay, but if you gonna make this man go above and beyond to have you, bro, that back
you talking about for 2 months, 3 months, and you still getting your back beat in,
and you still requiring this man not to be and take you,
and this other man is getting you and he ain't doing nothing. That's going against what you believe.
But men do the same thing. When we dating these women, it could be a woman that we know for damn sure. She got a lot of potential. We still smashing old faithfuls until we get this thing serious.
The D2 though. The girl getting the D2 though.
No, but
it's not one-sided.
Exactly.
But again, though, in that scenario, which is why I didn't want to give a time, because it depends on how often y'all are interacting. If y'all not kicking it that often, then it could stretch to 3 months. But if y'all kicking it every week, you should know within I say a month and a half. If you can't withhold that ass for 6 weeks, there's an issue there.
But then the post-nut clarity come in a month and a half, bruh.
Hey, but my thing is this, though.
That lust goes away.
Don't kiss her in that month and a half.
And y'all right. But what I'm saying is that you may not even get to the post-nut clarity because he's going to have to maintain consistency for 6 weeks. Most dudes are not willing to do that.
But don't kiss. Don't.
Unless they got a roster. But hold on. But we talk about all the time, too. Men ain't really out here getting it like that either.
That is true.
So waiting 6 weeks is like 6 years to some niggas. Especially when they on watching porn every night.
But the thing is, you're right. And it's because, like I said, the consistency that's demanded. Within these 6 weeks, I'm talking about going out multiple times a week. I'm talking about kicking it. A lot of time we talking every day on the phone, all type of shit. Most dudes who we always say, man, got Marine sniper patience when it comes to getting that ass, right? But that's because most dudes are gonna check in here and there. Because I got some other shit going on, so I'm gonna check in every now and again. So it may total out to 6 months that I waited to get that ass, but we not kicking it frequently. We ain't talking frequently like that. I may hit your ass up maybe once a week or something, because I got 3 or 4 other chicks that I'm talking to, and I'm not about to put them on hold to be patient for you, right? But what I'm saying is, if the consistency level is there, if you talking to this man on a frequent basis, y'all kicking it on a frequent basis for 6 weeks, you should be able to tell something by then. And most men in that situation are not going to be able to stay consistent talking daily for 6 weeks waiting to get that ass. Somewhere along the line, he going to get bored. He going to get frustrated and he going to go to fuck with his roster, bro. That's just honest.
Hey, Salt-N-Pepa had a song called None of My Business, None of Your Business. And you right, 1,000%. If I don't know if y'all heard that song. If they're talking about taking a man home for the night, if a nigga want to pay for it, it's none of my business and all that. Cool. But I think they forgot about one thing, is niggas talk. So your DMs are full because you let Jerome hit, and he done told Pee Wee, he done told Kirk, he done told John.
And I know I look better than that.
And a lot of them,
I know I do.
A lot of them listening like, you did what? And I know I got more money. I know I look better. I'm taller. I'm handsome. I dress better. I'm clothes better. You know, all that. So they go start shooting. So now you got multiple men shooting at you that know this guy. And you wonder, like, they move around like that? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Because you gave it up for less.
And that be the thing.
That's a fact.
Even out of all those dudes shooting, 99% of them niggas not going to be consistent with the shooting. If you ain't responding or if you ain't giving me the energy that I need, because most of those dudes will shoot at anything that's fine.
Yes.
But in terms of being dedicated to give effort like consistently, most men are not doing that.
And that's the man. That's the man she passing up. That's the man she passing up.
Because I wouldn't do it.
I don't know. For some niggas some ass that they ain't never had before, that's a fine bitch, they gonna give all their effort into some ass that they ain't never had before.
You think so?
I gotta go above and beyond.
Because if your roster, you already got bitches that you didn't. I don't call them bitches. You already got women that you didn't already hit on your roster. You didn't already had that. You know what that's like. But this one right here is new.
Right.
It's new to me.
The new shiny toy.
So whenever she hit me up, oh yeah, I'm gonna respond back. You want FaceTime? Okay, I'll FaceTime. You want to go out to eat? Cool. And I'm not talking about multiple times a week because going out multiple times a week costs some money. So we ain't gonna do that. But hey, when I want to go out to eat, I'm taking you. I ain't taking the ones I already take before. I'm gonna take you.
You know you lost me, Kenny.
What?
Just like you said, we not gonna go out multiple times a week. That right there is one red flag. Because if you demanding consistency from that man, y'all are. And two,
but
you said wait, hold tight.
Go ahead.
Let me finish. And for two, you said, if you want to hit me up, I'm going to respond. If you want to go on a date, I'm going to take you. If you want to go... You know what the key emphasis is?
I said every time I want to go on a date, I'm taking you first.
No. You said that...
I just said that. Then I said when I want to go on a date.
I'll respond.
But that's what you said. When I want to go on a date, I'm going to take you. I'm picking you first.
You said it at the end. But what I'm saying is initially you saying that like you're dictating this thing. You're doing the initiating. That's a red flag.
Except for when I'm going on a date, I'm initiating a date. Correct?
Sure, but cool. But even if we talking frequently and you initiating all of them, that should be a red flag. That's not gonna happen.
If a nigga is a girl that he ain't never hit before, he's gonna initiate some conversations in that. Just like he's gonna initiate the dates, because he ain't never had that before. This is something that he's lusting over. He ain't never had this woman before.
For 6 weeks straight.
I believe. And you ain't going out. And you ain't going out. And you ain't going. Because here's the thing about going on multiple dates a week. You can't keep up with going on multiple dates a week in a relationship. You can't keep up with that. So that's just an analogy that you can't use when you're dating. Because you're not gonna keep that up when you're dating the person that you're with.
But I disagree.
Multiple times a week.
No. But every date, you ain't got to be spending an exorbitant amount of money. We kicking it. We linking multiple times a week.
No, a date and linking is two different things.
I disagree.
A date and linking, you can link at the house, but going on a date is going out to eat, going somewhere nice, dressing up.
Going to a hookah lounge. Going to a hookah lounge a date?
You can say going to a hookah lounge.
That's a date.
That's cool. That's a date.
Going to the park.
But that's also linking.
Okay, let me put it this way. How many times do y'all go out a week on a date? Now, y'all in a relationship. Tell me how many times a week y'all go out.
None.
But see,
exactly.
But see again, date is relative because a motherfucker could be going on a drive together, and that could be a date for them.
That's a fact.
That's real.
A date and linking is two different. Okay, we're not gonna get into.
I think that's the same. A date and linking is the same.
Semantics,
that's not the same thing, bro.
No, dating is relative.
Okay,
that's the point.
Okay, dating is relative.
You may see dating as okay. We getting dressed. We going to something official, formal. Is a date.
Going out somewhere together.
Yeah,
seen in the public.
That could also be linking.
That could y'all could be kicking it somewhere.
Okay,
that's true.
Okay, what? Okay,
we just.
But doing that multiple times a week is not happening in the dating world. That is not happening. I
disagree with
y'all. Not even dating right now. How y'all gonna tell me that's not happening?
Kenny, I'm not too far
removed. It ain't happening for you because you ain't gonna get a consistent effort that we talking about.
How many times did you go out on a date when you were doing it?
When I was doing it, it was at least like 2. We'd do something like twice a week with the same girl.
Multiple times a week, same girl.
Yeah. Like one day might be we go get some crawfish seafood. One day might go to a hookah bar. One day we might go to Grace's. One day we might go twice a week.
Me right now. I remember when you was dating certain girls.
Certain girls I'm giving effort towards. Some girls I'm not.
Okay, whatever.
You see they not here, right?
That's my point.
All I'm saying is niggas got the patience to do things for 6 weeks with certain women because let's be real here. If both parties are talking to each other, they're not cutting off what they got on the side.
True. That's a fact.
So it's going to take about 3 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks at least.
Okay, and
now give it 2 weeks after that.
The thing is, you're right.
You tell me niggas ain't got the patience to do whatever they need to do.
No. What I said was most niggas don't. Would you say that most men have the patience to do that?
For something they never had?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
I believe.
Not if it costs. Niggas ain't paying to play like that.
Niggas broke, man. That's because
they ain't paying to play,
man.
They not paying to play.
So we gonna put money into it.
Yes, we are.
That's a factor.
Because they're factors.
A woman is not gonna take no walk in the park, no ice cream dates, coffee dates. They're not gonna take that all the time.
So
if you're gonna do that, you're gonna have to mix it up.
So now ice cream dates and the walk in the park are their dates. They're not linking up now.
That's not link up. That's a date.
What?
Going to walk in the park is a date, man.
What's wrong with you?
Going to hike, that's dating.
Whenever we drop this on the line,
that's a date.
whenever we drop this on the line,
2 seconds ago. Now it's a date.
Both.
I said that's the same thing.
It's the same thing. All right, is a walk in the park, ice cream,
can't be a
coffee?
date. I said that's not true.
Is it? What y'all think in the comments? They gonna know. They gonna say it's all right. You just have a different definition. I think it seems like when you say date, it's a little more intentional.
And he's not willing to give the consistent effort for 6 weeks. He talking about, y'all ain't in the dating game. I am. You are. You're right. But you on record as saying I'm not dating shit serious until 2023. So that means you're not initiating these conversations. You're not asking these women out on dates weekly.
Not multiple.
You are not showing intentional effort.
With the intention of not getting no ass.
That's a fact,
you're not getting no ass.
If I know I can get the ass, I'm gonna do it.
That's cap. That's cap.
If I know this is what I got to do to get the ass, I'm gonna do it.
You gonna wait 6 weeks? No, I'm playing.
I can't see that.
You waiting 6 weeks?
You gonna wait 6 weeks
and
if it's me,
hold on. So you gonna wait 6 weeks and 12 dates?
If it's me, I'm not gonna wait 6 weeks because if you putting all that effort in, it's not gonna take 6 weeks. I don't care who you are.
They just gonna fall off the bone.
If you putting all that fucking effort in,
fall off the bone. You ain't just gonna fall off right off the bone.
If you around this person. If you're around this person multiple times a week, y'all talking multiple times a week, y'all going on dates multiple times a week. 6 weeks is not going to withstand. Y'all gonna fuck before 6 weeks.
How you know that?
Because y'all together too much.
How do we know?
You just made my point for me.
How do we know?
You just made my point for me.
No, you made.
If y'all are kicking it that frequently for 6 weeks, you gonna be able to tell that man's dedication.
It's not gonna be 6 weeks.
He's saying
it's gonna be before 6 weeks, and you're not gonna be able to tell that dedication. He's gonna just give you what he needs to give you before 6 weeks, and you gonna give it up.
No, but what I'm saying is she shouldn't give it up for 6 weeks. That's the advice that I'm giving her. But if y'all kicking it frequently like that, frequently like you talking about, kicking it, going out on dates multiple times a week, all this. If you can't withhold the ass for 6 weeks, that's a you problem. That's not a them problem.
What's the point of the 6 weeks if I'm with them all the time?
Because you monitoring shit.
If you with them all the time, the chances of you withholding out start to slim.
Well, then that's not
That's
the
a
man
fact.
for her.
If you with them all the time, your chances of holding out on sex is slimming. Instead of when you not giving them all that time, your chances of giving up that sex within that 6 weeks starts to expand. Correct?
So like I said, you chose to gamble. You chose to gamble.
No, what I'm saying
That's what
is,
you're saying.
What I'm saying is you don't go on dates multiple times a week because that consistency is going to hold that chances of you holding out for 6 weeks.
I disagree.
The more time you spend with somebody, the more time you start to love them, the more time you start to lust for them, the more energy you spend with them. It's going to give up the chances of you giving up that ass. This is a fact.
We getting lost from the point.
But you can go on dates and just go home. You don't have to go home and go on dates and then hang out afterwards.
We are getting lost to the point. The point was, how can you differentiate? Like I said, if y'all are kicking it that frequently, and you can't withhold that ass for 6 weeks to be able to monitor this man to make sure that he can be consistent for at least 6 weeks.
That's
that
a bare
is
minimum.
You problem.
That's a bare
That's
minimum.
not a him problem. That's not a them problem. You got a fucking problem.
That's a bare minimum.
That's just what that is.
I try to help y'all, ladies. I can't help y'all no more.
That's a bare minimum.
Hold out for 6 weeks.
Y'all don't be. These bitches hold out for 2 weeks.
2 days. How about that?
Let's call it what it is, bro. And these women be on social media with all these fucking standards. Oh, I ain't dating a man that don't do this. Oh, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. For every tweet that they post or every Instagram meme that they put up, it's a nigga scrolling past that bitch crying laughing.
You hear me? Man, I got up for some noodles and some banana sausage.
And that's y'all problem. Y'all standards are not consistent.
I went over there with some Zumos and warmed them up, and I was beating them while they was balling. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I knew your ass 3 days. I just followed you. I like 3 pictures, jumped in the DMs. I was beating by the end of the week.
Man.
That's reality.
That's reality.
I mean, sometimes you just want to fuck.
But how often do they just want that?
A lot.
Well, there's often women just want to fuck.
Would you say most?
I'm not gonna say most.
I ain't gonna say most. I ain't gonna say most. It's a lot though.
I'm gonna say some women. I'm not gonna say most.
52%.
If I put a percentage on it, 52. 98. Oh shit!
Women be fucking.
Be shopping.
What age range we talking?
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Because depending on the age range, they be horny.
20 to 35.
Damn, that's a big
25, 35.
I'm trying to get you, but even from 20 to 35, they going.
If we go,
they going
20 to 25.
No,
nah, they ain't that horny.
Nah, even you can go to 45,
25 to 30, 35.
Them older women be liking that young meat too, though.
That's when they be fake woke. You know what the wild part is? Between 30 and 40, that's when they be the most reckless. If we're gonna be honest, because they have accepted what this is. They have accepted, hey, all men are gonna cheat, all men are gonna do this. So you know what? I'm gonna take control of the situation.
I'm gonna go have my fun.
I'm gonna have my fun. I'm gonna dictate the terms of how this thing is gonna go.
And I'm okay with that.
Right. Any smart man would be. Because I'm getting in and getting what I want, and I'm out. It's just real.
Or it backfire when it's good, and she still leaves your ass.
Hey, now you're outside her job. Preston Jonathan, because he's spending too much time at the coffee machine.
That's gonna be the sound, girl. Baby, you know what this is. I saw when we stopped.
You know this is I saw. They got a boombox outside the corporate office. They gonna lock that thing up. And fire her.
I love you, Juana, man.
No.
I don't know why.
Hell no.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
Hell no.
What was that shit off of the Clumps? Niggas had that mariachi band. That beef in your taco.
Hey, that shit was hard on the low. Wow. That shit was hard on the low. She was hating. All right, we're gonna move on to the last one of the day, man. It's from King Gully. Patreon, man.
Man, want to do one question?
Two?
You did two? That was a long answer. It was, though.
All right, he said, hey, Krew, the next live show, the topic should be about the dating game in general, how to play from a man's perspective and how not to get finessed, as well as how a man should be himself authentically, confidently, and knows what he wants, as well as being direct and honest. Every time Kenny or Otis touch on that topic, especially Kenny, they always give on-point game. Okay, so
Can't be lying.
Give it no answer.
Can't even be lying.
Speak on the dating game, man, and how a man should be moving in terms of confidence and how he carries himself within the dating game so he don't get finessed by these Jezebels out here.
How they be doing you?
Teach him what not to do, man.
Oh, I'm supposed to talk?
I ain't got no
shit.
These
All
are
right,
good.
what's the question again? I ain't
basically
paying
saying
attention.
like just speak on like just the dating game in general, how to play it from a man's perspective, carry yourself confidently, different things like that, so you don't get finessed by these Jezebels out here, man.
If you worried about getting finessed, don't even date. That's my first answer. Second answer is be yourself. Don't go out here trying to portray somebody else that you ain't. Don't portray that you got money when you ain't. Don't portray that you got a lot of money and you scared to spend money.
Yeah, that's
like just be yourself. If you a cool cat, you like to eat nice places and eat nice places, but be yourself about what you're doing. Don't try to be this old hood dude, old nonchalant dude that don't care about nothing. Don't be this old soft dude that is very emotional when you really ain't very emotional. Just be your goddamn self. Go out on dates with people who like you and who you like. Don't go out on dates with people that like you a lot and you don't like. And then if you're dating and you're trying to be intentional with your dating. And being honest. If you're not trying to be intentional, be honest with what you're looking for.
That's the key.
Don't go out on a date with somebody who's trying to be intentional and you not trying to be intentional unless you're trying to learn something. And there's, games with that. If you're trying to be intentional later on down the line, have a conversation with them, not looking for sex, but trying to learn something from them. There's things to gain from that. But and all be all, if you're not trying to be intentional with nobody, and when I say intentional, settle down, be serious, cut off all your women that you have. Do that. If you're not trying to do that, be honest. Even if this is a girl that you really like a lot, and she say what you look for, hey, I'm just trying to fuck. You can't put it that way, but
yeah.
I'm just looking to have a good time.
I'm fun. I'm single. I'm living my life. I'm not being intentional. She say, hey, so you just out having sex? Not with everybody, but yes, I do have sex.
That's slick.
And then she gonna want to be everybody.
And she might not. And if she doesn't want to be everybody, let her go.
Goddamn me.
Don't pursue that. Don't chase that. Let her go. If she say I'm not for you, then cool. We can go separate ways. Y'all still have y'all dinner, have a nice conversation, learn each other, and go. Don't say, oh, well, you gonna pay your side of the bill and I'm gonna pay mine. No, fam. That's not how you do it.
Petty as
how much tap?
Yeah, fam. You
45
on a date, y'all gonna eat whatever it is. Cool. You should have worked that out before the date, but still.
We Dutch, right?
Does inflation count at all?
Inflation do count everything.
And if you worried about
So
inflation, if you worried about taxes, if you worried about gas, don't even be going on a date.
It was 40. Was it enough?
Shit.
It's
$20, you getting out the house, man. If I gotta touch the keys. It's up.
Yeah. Don't take your broke ass out if you going that
$20, I need that ass. It's crazy.
Don't do it. If you broke, don't even do that route. Other than that, hey man, it's a simple way of life. You find somebody that's intentional and you be intentional with them.
That's a fact. I agree. A lot of shit that Kenny said. I mean, you just gotta be confident. Get you a haircut. Go get you a nice outfit. Get you some nice cologne. I mean, all that stuff play a
Keep your
part.
damn shoes clean.
All that shit play a part. You know what I'm saying? Women, when you approaching a woman, she gonna kind of look you up and down real quick. She not just gonna look at you in the face. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true. And make sure your cologne smell like butt naked at all times. Shit.
Hey, real rap. That is the best compliment that woman can give you, bro. I said, "Oh, you smell so good. What is that?" But if she asks, don't give it to her because she gonna try to give it to another nigga that you're talking to. But just the compliment is meaningful. Is essentially what I'm getting at.
I agree with everything Kenny said.
If she asks, just say, "Hey, man, get out my bag." You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta say, man.
Yeah. But everything else though is just trial and error. You can't teach charisma. You can't teach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just all that. You can't teach that. Some stuff you got to learn on the fly. Sometimes you need in-game experience. Oh, one real important thing. You can't be afraid to get turned down.
That's a fact.
Like a lot of niggas will get turned down and then just want to start calling all names. You ugly bitch.
Like so fat ass to begin with.
You went up to her, approached her, so you obviously saw something that you liked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, men, you got to stop having an attitude with these women. Like, if they turn you down, cool.
Hey, and go to spots to where it's more women than men in there.
If you trying to catch,
Trying to go to the spot with niggas in tall tees.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to
Fit it. Get in.
It's got Black and Miles on their ear. That is not the spot.
You talk to the wrong one, she might get you
environments,
robbed.
dog. Comfortable environments. There's bars and low-key lounges that you can go to. There's comfortable environments. You ain't got to dress up like goddamn Fortune 500 employee. It's a comfortable environment. There's a lot of places. Well, in Houston, there's a lot of places like that. If you're in Port Arthur, ain't no places like that. But in Houston, it's things that you can do. It's people that you can find.
Port Arthur got Buffalo Wild Wings.
It's just about being honest and about what you're trying to do.
Funny as hell.
That's a fact. Or Sky Bar. Man, we ain't giving no free pub. Fuck that.
Facts. Niggas to cut the check.
Don't be going on places that is loud music and you can barely hear each other. Y'all fucking screaming at each other. And don't be going out to get fucked up.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah, that's
right.
another thing too. Yeah. Niggas be trying to do that, and don't go out to get her fucked up.
Yeah.
Because that is if you can't get it off the muscle of her being sober, gang, you don't deserve it. That's just, you need to go back to the drawing board.
Your game weak.
Movies, terrible first date. Don't take her to no movies on no first date.
Terrible.
Ever. You need something where y'all can interact.
Unless you know you're going beating the movie. You going to a movie that nobody watching. It's just y'all two in there.
Movie trash as hell.
But he had the time doing his thing.
Hey,
it's
back in high
always a nosy nigga walk in there late. Come sit right next to y'all.
Out of all the damn seats.
This shit don't smell like popcorn.
It smell like
Badussy. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac.
Who the hell in here eating fried fish and gumbo?
And y'all staring at him with that aqua stare?
Yeah.
It's real.
Who mopping in the back?
200 seats in there. They didn't come sit right next to y'all.
wet floor side up here.
Bro.
Yeah, I mean that's just my point of view, but.
All right, man. I know I said last one was the last one, man, but I lied, man. We got one more, man. This from True Spoken, Patreon.
God damn, that clap long.
It is, man. They be trying to tell me to shorten the clap. I ain't shortening it, man. We gonna keep it long.
It sound like whenever I finish my mixtape, people be out there.
There you go.
You know what, Kenny? You know what, Kenny? I'm backing you now.
I'm gonna come out with a Christmas special. Christmas special. Y'all gonna support my booth fee and stuff. I'll do it.
My booth.
You know what I'm saying? I'll do it if y'all just support my recording session.
I'm with you now. I'm with you. I'm
Last
right with
time I did it cost me $500,000. You know what I'm saying?
500,000.
And you ain't dropping a tape.
No.
I know you owe somebody.
When I tried to drop it,
you. 1.5 million.
When I tried to drop it, Drake was dropping. They want me to outsell him. You know what I mean? That's how Hollywood is.
Turn his mic off.
Y'all don't know what Hollywood's like, so y'all would know about that.
Y'all don't know shit about none of that. You don't know a damn thing about none of that.
Hey, boy, Trey.
It's hilarious. All right,
in the dark web. Y'all don't know about that right there, boy.
Hell no. Bro, I got another video for you guys to comment on. Men marrying a fan versus forever. Gonna play this clip, man. Get y'all take on what they had to say.
Forever. And we wanted Forever to act like a fan. And Forever's not impressed. Forever's not impressed. There's a different culture and code for Forever that fans don't have to adhere to.
Talk about it.
And so she wasn't, I'm not impressed, sir. Pay these bills. That's cute.
Hold on, you said it's a different code that Forever operates in that fans don't. What is that code?
Fans are so temporal. Fans are only here for victories. Forever's here for defeats.
Facts.
David?
It's facts.
Do you hear what you just said?
I did. Fans only celebrate in victories. I'm only as good as my last trophy.
That is
Forever says whether you have a trophy or not, I'm with you. Now, what Forever also says, if you do not have trophies, you have to level up. I'm going to be here, but level up. I'll never be a fan of yours. I will always be your Forever.
God dog it.
And we marry fans, bro, and then wonder why they don't celebrate us when we're not winning.
Woo!
Because they're not Forever. They're a fan.
I can't keep doing this podcast. Rihanna, how many minutes we got left? He wearing me out.
Didn't we disagree with him one time? But I'm saying that was a different conversation.
Yeah. That's a fact, though. That is a fact.
Smooth, you want to get a
come on, Smooth.
variation between
temporary people are only here for your wins.
The doors of the church are now open.
Like I hear in this space that women be waiting at the finish line for winners. Bro, if you fall on hard times, that woman is not gonna be there.
That's just the reality of it. She don't want to go through nothing with you. She don't want to. She wanted the easy route. Same thing with dudes these days. Women get into their bag, so we ain't gonna exclude them. They got some men out here. They only want to win with a girl that's a RN or, you know what I'm saying, that got her little business started and all that type of shit there. But they ain't help you put none of the work in, invest no money, invest no time, ain't help you with no courses, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So stop letting people get over on you and goddamn basically finesse they position in their life on your life. You know what I'm saying? Because all they doing is just winning with you, and then when you fall, they ain't got nothing to help. Hell, they don't even know what to do. They don't know what to say, nothing. And then and in that moment, you realize, oh, this person ain't shit. You need to get past that, fellas.
Okay, so question. Say you already established. How do you establish that type of rapport with somebody when you establish it's not really too much grind and grit that you're going to have to go through? So, like, what are some things that you would look for in that person, you know what I'm saying, that to make you feel comfortable that they not with you just for your status or where you at, your money, whatever, your foundation? Like, how do you differentiate that if you already established?
Man, if she don't care about all that shit, if she don't care about the glam and the luxury shit, you know what I'm saying? Because a real woman don't care about, it's a good look. All that shit make you feel good, all that type of shit there. But a real woman don't care about that. She gonna be just as happy in that new goddamn Nissan as she is gonna be in that new BMW. She gonna be just as happy. A materialistic woman gonna be exactly what he just said. A new Maximum. 0 miles. Oh, let me get this BMW with 18,000 miles on it, 60,000 miles on it. That's just real, fool.
60,000 is crazy.
She gonna take that over this new whip because all she looking at is how I look to other people. But you ain't put no work in, and then on top of that, these same people will take half your shit if you marry them. They gonna feel entitled, like they put the work in. They gonna want to control you, like they put the work in and was there step for step as you was losing and taking them steps back and all this type of shit here on the sleepless nights and the times where you thought you was gonna lose it all, nigga. She don't give a fuck about none of that. This all for me. Oh, you want to leave? Oh, I need half of that. And we see that happen to a lot of men. It's just our generation. We waking up and shit. Boys is getting to the bread before they get married. A lot of them don't want to get married, bro. It's a lot of shit come with that. I stand to lose too much if I marry you, because let's just face it, most people not getting prenups. Most people not getting that. You know what I'm saying? I can guarantee you at least 90% of marriages don't have a fucking prenup. I can guarantee you that. In the U.S., don't have prenups. So you stand to lose, no matter what side of the fence you're on. And most of the time, men lose.
They gonna say we ain't got nothing to lose.
I mean, I agree to an extent.
Okay. Come on, Kenny.
You pull up with a new Altima, a new BMW, your woman gonna feel totally different between that Altima and that BMW. Even if she didn't want it, besides the point, that's just like buying her a Michael Kors bag and a Birkin bag. She gonna feel more happier about this Birkin bag than she felt about that Michael Kors bag. Even if she didn't want that Birkin bag.
I don't know. Is she?
Yes.
But
that's just like if you buy her this 1-bedroom house, this 2-bedroom house over this
and you're
4-bedroom house.
You're
right. I get what Matt's saying. He's just saying that she would be happy. She would be happy with the 1-bedroom house still. She wouldn't diminish you about that 1-bedroom house over that 4-bedroom house.
Okay, 1-bedroom is. But she had no 1-bedroom house. I get what you said, Kenny.
You know what I'm saying? It's a 2-bed. Okay, it's a 3-bedroom house versus a 6-bedroom house. Okay. Over a lake.
1-bedroom house.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a shack.
You get the fuck I'm saying. It's just like saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy you a brand new Honda, or I'm gonna buy you a brand new Rolls Royce.
That is true.
That's just for a man's purpose. If your man can afford a brand new Rolls Royce over a brand new Honda, what he gonna get?
That is true. But
even if she's not materialistic, what he gonna get? The Rolls Royce.
That is true. But if your woman is only materialistic, she never humbles herself. She never look at it like.
I agree with that part. But don't tell me she gonna be just as happy with her Altima than the damn Rolls Royce.
I'm saying a woman that don't care about that she can like it all she want, but she's on the fence like, hey, I'm cool over here either way. Either way, I'm cool. I'm not here for that. You know what I'm saying? That makes the situation 10 times better than a woman that's here for that.
So I feel like there are some women that's gonna be mad if you buy her a Birkin versus something else, especially if she didn't want it. It's like you spend all this money on this when you could have got something that I wanted.
Yeah, because
a few things that I wanted.
There's some
versus
women,
this bag.
but let's put a majority on it. Is it over 50% that most women would prefer a Birkin over a Michael Kors?
Over 50% of the women not married.
We ain't going about marriage. We're just saying prefer if you're even if you're married. Let's put marriages wise.
Mm-hmm.
If you show up with your wife with a Birkin over Michael Kors.
Yes. How much Birkins cost? How much Birkins cost? About 20.
I'm not gonna say now.
15,000. So something like that.
But now
you can buy 20 Michael Kors with that.
Yeah, but
the big boys. That's like 500.
The quantity is not over the quality of the purse.
No, you can buy a bunch of Telfar bags
but the quality over the quantity is totally different.
You know what's the difference? Like you just said, you're right. You are right in a way. You are right. But the way my woman mind is set up and how niggas need to perceive this shit and understand what they looking at and what's in front of them. If I bought that Birkin and I knew we wasn't in position to have it, my wife would have got dead on my ass. Mm-hmm. But if I'm in position to get it for her and it won't hurt anything, she gonna love it.
Yes.
She will love it. That's the type of woman.
Yes.
That you need. Not a woman that
what you're saying,
you buy the motherfucker and you hurting. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't even got the house that you wanted, or y'all ain't in the position y'all supposed to be in. But she gonna take that Birkin and not say a word. Don't care that it set you back. It set your plans back 6-7 months or a year or 2 years. She don't care about that. Oh, but I got this Birkin though, or I got this BMW though. That's what I mean. Of course, the higher things and all the shit that glam, women gonna want the hell we want too. We want that shit too. I want VVs and all that shit too, of course.
30.
But 90. If my wife went out and got me
90,000?
Yeah, they got a few. It's an Hermes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But if my wife went out right now and got me a VVS chain and the bitch was 70,000, I'ma look at her crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a brand new whip.
You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna look at her crazy. Because I'm like, we not in position to, you know what I'm saying, to have this. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing I'm saying. Of course you're right as far as like the aesthetics of it all. Every woman is gonna enjoy the BMW and the purses and all that. It's just how you enjoy them.
Yeah, I would agree. I think the difference between, forever and a fan, I think it's like the forever woman gonna be in the trenches with you. Mm-hmm. That's just what it is. And I'm pretty sure, I don't want to say all men, because all men.
And that's a fucking downfall. Get out the
trenches. No, but I think like most men done experience the type of women that flock to them when they done leveled up. Because every man wasn't doing good at one point. Every man, was at that low point. He was making that $10 an hour and had a car, point A to point B car. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We ain't got to go into the details of it. You know what I'm saying? And he had a certain type of woman available to him. And then, at some point he glowed up. And, he got him a bag now. He pulling up in that BM now. He pulling up in that Benz now. And, that attracts a different type of woman. And let's be honest here, more times than not, it attracts a shallow woman.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But I think that the forever woman, she the one going to be in the trenches with you. She the one going to be, cognizant of the money that's coming in, the money that's coming out. Going back to what Smooth was talking about, like she would be mad if I came in here with a $90,000 bag, and she'd be like, "There's so many other things that we could have got with that." Right? Because she's clued in, she's tapped in to the finances, she's tapped into the expenses, she's in the trenches with you as you build it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you got to be building something. And this is what I don't want to get confused, because this whole ride or die thing, I feel like it's thrown around a lot. And a lot of dudes be asking a woman to ride or die, and you ain't really building towards shit. Like a forever woman, she gonna be in the trenches with you as long as you building towards shit. And I think he spoke to that. Like as long as you leveling up, or you headed towards the level up. But if you just sitting at the bottom and expect the woman to just be in the trenches with you, riding and dying, that is insane to me. But again, that forever woman, she gonna inspire you. Like she gonna push you to points that maybe you might not even thought that you could reach. You know what I'm saying? But her level of investment is different, right? You could be, driving that BM or whatever, lose your job, have to go back to that Nissan Maxima, and she ain't gonna dip on you. Because she know what you're capable of. She know you can climb back up there. You know what I'm saying? To where as a fan, Nah, I'm with you for the look.
That's it.
I'm trying to pull up in this BM. So now you done lost your job and you making $30,000 now instead of the $120 that you was making. Oh, now I'm out.
And I'm looking for my next one.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? To whereas that forever woman, like I said, she gonna lock in with you and we gonna figure this thing out together. So I feel like that's the difference. And a lot of men can't tell the difference between the two, or can tell the difference
and just choose
to try to change a fan into a forever.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And oftentimes they bump their head in the process of doing so because that woman is shallow. It just is what it is. So as long as you can provide the bag, oh yeah, she's gonna be the most loyal person in the world.
Yep.
When that money stop coming in, she out. And now you looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think men have to learn the difference, or else we're gonna be assed out here. And that's just what that is. But on that note, man, we're gonna wrap this thing up, man. It's been a hell of a pod, man. It's good to have everybody back, man. Y'all boys got any last words before we get the hell up out of here, man?
Nah, just this pod drop tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So hopefully we see a lot of y'all on Wednesday. Wednesday my birthday. We're gonna turn up.
Live stream, man. Tap in, man, to the live stream.
Trash.
You know what I'm saying? Shut up. Yeah, that's what
trash.
Nah, that's what I thought.
That's what I thought. Don't make me get up.
Appreciate the support, of course, as always. You know what I'm saying? Love y'all. We got a lot of merch coming. We got shit coming.
We got a lot of merch coming.
A lot of merch.
That's gonna be the saying of the year.
We got a lot of merch coming.
We got a lot of things coming.
We do. Shout out to Black Kinsey.
A lot of things coming.
Shout out to Kinsey.
Hey, Battle of the Sexes dropping Friday. It's done.
Patreon already got it.
Patreon already got it. If y'all ain't tapped into Patreon, then y'all missing out, man. But if y'all are not, if y'all are just regular, followers,
regular Crusaders,
supporters, Crusaders.
So if you can't afford, if you can't afford it, if you're broke, just say that.
What we call the Crusaders that pay?
I don't know, man. We got to come up with a dope name for them.
Crusaders, goddamn, the fuck you are.
But I mean, again, salute to all the Crusaders. Again, we ain't trying to down y'all, but we just saying that the Battle of the Sexes is already available to those who are subscribed to our Patreon at any tier.
I'm trying to down you.
Make sure that y'all tapped in
I'm trying to down
to the movement, man. If not, then y'all gonna see it Friday when it drop. We appreciate it. Me and Smooth was on the phone earlier in terms of merch. This thing's coming. I want to say what's coming, but I can't. But tomorrow, man, it's gonna be something.
We're gonna drop a couple old shit too. We were talking about that before.
Yeah, that's a fact. Old shit. But this, new stuff that's coming, man. Watch this. But yeah, aside from that, man, I ain't got nothing else. I think that's it, man. Y'all good?
I ain't got anything.
Ooh, these niggas trying to get to the house. Look at them.
Ooh, I'm missing.
I'm about to go drink.
I'm missing part 2 weeks from now. 2, by the way.
For what?
Big Daddy on vacation.
About to replace
birthday vacation.
Replace me?
You need me.
This ain't nothing but some temps in search of a David Ruff. But all right, yeah, that's a bet, man. But again, we appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. Salute to Crusader Nation. Salute to our Patreon. Salute to Beatbox the Plug at all times. If y'all ain't tapped in, man, make sure that y'all tap the hell in, man. And on that note, we are gone.
She was just there for the season.